This is where the fun begins.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nerd Theory. We are here with some more news in the SW world.
Yeah.
Josh,
let's give them something to talk about, you know?
Isn't that a song?
Let's give them something to talk about. Yeah. Talking about Luke. So good.
No, the new one is Dinbo.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Everybody's hot on that Dinbo, I guess.
Dinbo!
So we haven't talked about episode 3 together. A little bit of a controversial episode, I guess. What did you think of it?
I liked the episode. I just felt like the Dr. Pershing stuff took a little too long.
Sure.
But it was cool.
I think that's absolutely fair.
It was very Andor-esque.
Yeah. You know what's wild? I loved it.
Yeah, I liked it too. Just a little too lengthy.
It was, I mean, so I get that it took up a huge chunk of the episode. I think the thing that's really wild is the fact that it's the longest episode and it took up most of the episode.
I know.
Like, I almost imagine. Yeah, I almost imagine it would have been better to just do the Pershing episode and make it shorter, smaller, because they don't need all that space. I found it to be pretty intriguing. And to me, it felt like what Andor was attempting to do in a lot of ways, but I felt like more from an actual Star Wars perspective, right? Because in Andor, like, they're really trying to sell you on like the Empire real bad, you know, rebellion dwindling but important. But I felt like all the shots were like these really bleak shots of Coruscant that didn't like feel like Coruscant to me. And then you're in a lot of just like rooms and it's all like just conversations that are supposed to feel all shady. This to me at least felt like this sort of journey where I felt you learn in a lot of nuanced ways why essentially the people in the core world, they don't really change whether it's the Empire or the Republic. They're kind of shady and bad either way.
I know. Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's really interesting. It reminded me a lot of Clone Wars. Clone Wars kind of strikes that point home a lot. That Palpatine and the Republic itself, maybe not the best, maybe not the good guys, you know? So I felt like it was really, really good. But yeah, I was shocked that so many people had issues with it. People were not liking it, man.
Really?
Yeah, from what I saw on Twitter, I did, polls and talked to my community and whatnot, and a lot of people they just were really mad that it's essentially a Pershing episode.
You know what? I think I might have done a poll too. I can't remember if I... Did you enjoy the latest Mandalorian episode 3 episode? 109,000 votes. 73% said yes. 27 said not much.
Okay, well, that's good. I guess enjoying it and loving it are probably different, but that's still pretty good. I mean, yeah, I think that's awesome. I was like worried a little bit. I was like, man, like that's kind of a weird episode. The season itself feels like it's a little bit like I'm loving it. Like I'm absolutely loving this season. But it does seem like the discourse, at least from what I've seen, has been not as hype as what it was.
Yeah, I agree.
In season 2.
I agree. Well, they just took too long. They took 2.5 some years.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that's a huge part of it, which
people lose interest. It's like what happened with The Witcher.
I also think too. I mean, look, you're absolutely right. 2 years plus away of a hit show is crazy. Some shows can do that though. Like you're more like appointment television shows, like whether it's House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, even Westworld. I think Westworld took a massive break between seasons 1 and season 2. I think the thing that was really rough for Mando was it took a break and had a whole year of, in my opinion, pretty lackluster Star Wars content, closed one of its crazy big arcs in a totally different show, right? And it also released at a different time. Mando has traditionally been the winter time, like kind of pop show. And now it's kind of, stuck in this earlier part of the year.
I know. I agree. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the business decision was on that, but I think taking a 2+ year gap, especially when you have a finale like you had in season 2, it's just too long. And the way they changed it around with it also allows for more time for Disney to kind of ruin people's expectations of Star Wars and make them more disillusioned with Star Wars in general. So they're going to lose hype, in my opinion.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And I think, there's another aspect that's kind of interesting. I saw people bringing up the fact that the Dr. Pershing stuff feels like probably a plot that would have been in Rangers of the New Republic, right?
Yeah.
And so some people are saying like, well, they just kind of jammed that in to the Mandalorian. You know what I mean? Just to kind of like give that explanation and sort of maybe push that plot point forward. I wonder if we'll do any more of that, because at this point, I'd like to know your interpretation of this. I don't think they need Pershing anymore, right? Because they have all the equipment. My belief is that that will be taken to Tantus maybe, or to some ship, and they have other scientists in co or whatever.
Yeah.
But like if they needed Pershing, wouldn't they A, just grab him, B, not let him get mind wiped at the end? They scrambled his brain.
They probably wanted to get his information, or they wanted to get his data, or maybe to know which supplies he needs to do certain experiments. Maybe that's what they were stuck on. I don't know. But it's interesting with how the Bad Batch is really going into, the Mind Flayer machine and Mount Tantus and cloning. And then also now in The Mandalorian, we're getting a lot of cloning specific stuff and finding out like what he was doing, like his whole profession of essentially what made him very important to the Empire, I think, was that he could do things the Kaminoans could as well, but there's no more Kaminoans around anymore. So he's like the dude. So he's able to take two hosts, take specific gene parts of each one's DNA, and like the best attributes, and then combine them and put them into one, which, I mean, the Kaminoans did really well. They were doing that for years before, the Empire, essentially Dooku and Palpatine reached out. So they were doing a lot of gene splicing and stuff. I think their first project, and this comes from Legends, I can't remember exactly the story. I did a video on it years ago, was some sort of like they were hired by some mining company and they created this like sentient being that had, instead of hands, they had shovels for hands, for arms.
So like a genetically engineered bulldozer kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
And then
cool.
all the clones were also genetically engineered, not just to accelerate in aging, but also to be more docile, like more subservient.
Sure.
And Jango
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. I mean, it is really interesting how all of that's going. I mean, who knows? I mean, I think the obvious thing is it points to Snoke a little bit, because he even says at one point in the episode, he says the first batch rejected the thing completely or whatever, right? And it feels like that could be that chamber that we see in season 2.
Rise? Oh, that one. Right.
Yeah, where they go there, Carl Weathers directed that episode, and they're in there with Cara Dune, and then there's all those experiments seemingly connected to the research that he was doing, right? That Gideon had going on. So yeah, it's interesting. I wonder, because it obviously leads to Snoke, but there's also other interesting places that it could lead to as well. Like, I wonder if Gideon himself has like infused himself with midichlorians or something, like to give himself temporary force powers. Like, do you think that would work?
He could have, but what I think is going on is that he wants to use Grogu's blood to infuse it with something else to create this, like, maybe he's trying to do it to himself, but I think that he's working for someone. I don't think he's, autonomous. I think he's either working for Thrawn, or they're working on the contingency plan for the Emperor.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't think he is the big bad. I think he's like a subordinate who's just higher up than, the regular dudes.
Yeah. No, I mean, that feels right, but Moffs are very high up on the hierarchy, right?
Yeah.
So it feels like, because at this time, and one of the coolest books that talks about this was, I think, Lost Stars. They talk about how after Andor, there were even like battles among the different Moffs and the governors, and like, because everybody was just biting for power, right?
Yeah.
And there were different parts of the Imperial remnant. So it's possible that he's working completely separately from Thrawn. it seems like Thrawn is out in the New Beyond, and perhaps has been there since before the Battle of Endor, right? Because that's
Yep.
where. So it's like Thrawn's probably out of the picture. Like if he certainly has connections in the main galaxy because we see those bots with Morgan Elsbeth that have the symbol of like the Emperor of the Hand or whatever. But it's basically just a nod that those droids that are protecting Elsbeth are from Thrawn. And she works for Thrawn. That's in the Ahsoka leaks, etc. Right. So he has some connection into the main galaxy,
Yeah.
but it feels like he's been out there for a while and seemingly devising his own machinations, right? Doing his own kind of stuff. So I don't know. Like Gideon might be sort of partially still working for the Emperor and trying to do the contingency, maybe still kind of looking out for himself, trying to get himself ahead as well. That would be a very Empire thing. So yeah, it's interesting, right? Like I like that plot device. I like the inclusion of the character. It probably just didn't need to be 45 minutes. And then we
No.
all probably would have been like, this is dope.
Yeah. I mean, Star Wars fans are pretty, especially when we get like a Mandalorian centric episode. People are like, well, I want to see more of the Mandalorian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Boba. It's like, well, I want to see Boba Fett. Why are we getting Mando as cool as it is? But with this one, it was like a Dr. Pershing Andor style episode. So people, I guess people were, unhappy. And I think it was cool world building. I saw the concept art for Coruscant, I think from Ralph McQuarrie, was used in that like fun fair that they went to,
Whoa, that's cool.
which is pretty cool. So
that is cool because some
yeah.
people complained about that and they were like, that's Disneyfied, Coruscant. I was like, I don't know. It felt spot on to me.
No,
Like,
that's actually, I'm gonna try to find it. That's from Ralph McQuarrie. Ralph. Yeah, right here. Here we go. Who was saying that?
oh, it was just a few people like randos or whatever, but I did definitely get a couple
bro.
people bringing that up.
Right there.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to me, it felt like it was that whole part worked. I also really liked the mountain. The highest mountain on the planet is now like a small little monument on this massive like planet city. And I liked the depiction of Coruscant. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, man.
And I thought the Pershing actor did great, dude. Like,
dude, he is. He's a great actor. I like him.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he did a great job. But beyond that, about Thrawn, like I think he's definitely radioing in like what he wants done to his, his lackeys, to his cronies. So to speak,
yeah, I mean,
like
for sure,
so,
he's got some of that. Yeah,
like my theory is that the fleet of TIE interceptors that came for Din and Bo, Thrawn.
I mean, it certainly could be. I feel like Moff Gideon would have more of a I feel like Gideon has more of a beef with her.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When one of the dudes that was talking to Pershing and G68, or was it G86, whatever, he was like, I heard Moff Gideon escaped mid-transit to the War Tribunal. So clearly there's like some rumor going around.
Oh, he's free, I would think.
You think he's free?
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah, because I think she is working for him still.
Yeah.
The communication officer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think, but that's the thing.
She's
I think
a double spy.
For sure. But here's what's really interesting about that episode is I felt, because dude, did you notice they play the Snoke theme? They play the Imperial theme. They play this stuff under those scenes.
They play the sequel trilogy theme even.
They did. Yeah. That's that. I don't know if it's exactly Snoke's theme, but it's like this.
No, it wasn't Snoke. It was like
a sequel Imperial
Rey kind of.
I think that very piece, I think Rey's theme is just a retooling of Kylo's version of the Imperial March.
Right.
From Last Jedi. So he like sort of plays with those, but it's the same. Yeah, it's that same, whatever you want to call it, rhythm or whatever. Right.
I'm not a musician, so I don't know.
Yeah. But I thought it was fascinating. And the thing I loved about it, bro, was that whole stretch of the episode is presented as cheery on the surface. And it's like right underneath the surface that you can feel the evil. You can feel that the Empire is still there. And you know what it really was? It was this idea that you ever heard the expression that all it takes for evil to win is for good men to do nothing?
Right.
Have you ever heard that expression? So like
I have
that's
heard
what it
this.
embodied for me was like there's just complacency, laziness, bloated elites that don't really care which way the dial turns.
Right.
And then underneath that, there's this creeping, building evil. To me, so much more compelling. I know people like Andor. To me, it was way more compelling than that. And cool and just effective. But yeah, I think Gideon is free, and perhaps he has some communication and he's working with Thrawn, or perhaps he's just doing his own thing. Clearly, Thrawn has goals. I'm just not 100% sure that they align with what Gideon's doing, right? Because like Gideon might be riding for the Emperor. He might be like,
Yeah.
bro, let's bring the big E back. Thrawn never really had an affinity for Palpatine. He thought of Palpatine as a big threat, but he also thought that he could be a very powerful ally in defending against the Chiss and stuff like that, right? So it's hard to say whether Thrawn would actually think, yes, the Emperor should be brought back. But the other flip side of this that's really crazy is from the rumors about Ahsoka, Thrawn is literally engaged in some form of necromancy or some form of,
Oh, dude, 100%.
you know what I mean? So he
100%.
might even have the ability himself to, with his witches or whatever, to bring Palpatine back. So it's like there's a
Thrawn coming in
lot
with
of
some
wild stuff.
Thrawn coming in with his witches.
Yeah, crazy, right? Which
Yeah.
I'll just say too, there's a really interesting new rumor. Well, it's not really a rumor, it's a report from Making Star Wars. It's probably pretty freaking accurate. And all I'll say about it, because I'm doing a video on this tomorrow, I'm like so excited for it, is that the rumor is that Ezra may utilize a form of martial arts, not have a lightsaber, and even be able to do crazy stuff like a Kamehameha or like a Hadouken with the Force.
Terrace Cassie?
Exactly. But maybe his own form of it.
Like a Street Fighter style.
Yeah, but like also possibly infused with some Force magic or something. Like, I don't know. It sounds crazy, dude. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm about it, bro. I'm like, dude.
So Dragon Ball in
the New Beyond. Let's go. Like, let's get it.
like you go there, it's like Goku and Vegeta just training.
That would be incredible. I mean, obviously Ezra would then get stomped on pretty hard,
yeah.
unless he figured out how to key control or something. But yeah, so regardless, like the Thrawn stuff is seeming very wild. And so that whole situation, if he gets into the actual galaxy, is going to be crazy.
It will be. I want to pull our attention to something that's come up and something I commented on your Twitter because I was like, what is this? There's going to be apparently some
intimacy coordinator.
Some intimacy scenes in Acolyte.
Well, we don't know for sure. So, okay, here's the interpretation. There's obviously some kind of intimacy in Acolyte, okay? But that could be all kinds of things, right? As people brought up to me and have talked about, intimacy coordinators, a little bit more common these days, but they are usually reserved for intense intimacy of some kind on camera. It doesn't even have to necessarily be a sex scene, but it's usually like very intimate scenes, and they're there to sort of help it so that both parties feel comfortable, behind the scenes, etc., etc.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, Star Wars has never had an intimacy coordinator. Hopefully there's one for the Luke Soka show. And I wonder though. I know, right? But I do wonder. I mean, what do you think that means? Like, you think there's some Sith
No, man, it's probably just some like villager showing like village life, just like regular like life, and then maybe showing intimacy with like one's partner, and then all of a sudden the evil dudes come in and like destroy the whole village. So kind of maybe to build that relatability, perhaps.
Sure.
With the viewer and with the scene.
So let me ask you this though: would you mind if there was some kind of tension, some kind of intimacy, some kind of thing in the story?
If it's gonna be like Game of Thrones style with Khaleesi and like no,
right? Yeah.
I don't think that belongs in Star Wars. We don't need to see that. But I mean, what, like making out? Like, I don't, whatever.
So here's what I think it could be, right?
Andor?
Well, I think it could be, and I this is just a guess, and I wonder what people would think of this, but I almost feel like there could be a sexual tension or something between the like Sith Lord guy that's running the Acolyte thing and the main character. Like that feels like a kind of common trope of
Oh, I
like,
don't want that. I
you
don't
know
want
what I
to
mean,
see. I don't want to
combined
see
thing
any
like that.
Sith or Jedi getting freaky.
Okay.
You know, like we
Yeah.
didn't see anything with Anakin and Padme other than them like having romantic kisses for like
Sure.
2 seconds,
Sure.
right? So I just don't think that really belongs too much. Yeah, we don't need to see that.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah,
it
I
should
mean, look,
stop at kissing. I think that's it.
yeah, I agree with you. I'm curious as to what it could be. In my mind was like, well, the dark side is not against emotion and
No,
passion and these kind of things. You know what I mean?
no,
So I was like, I wonder.
Jedi in
Uh,
the streets, Sith in the sheets.
yeah,
Could
maybe
be,
that's what it is. Yeah, I don't
maybe.
know. I'm definitely curious as to what chat thinks about it. Like, it
Yeah, what
is
do you guys
pretty
think?
wild.
So for those dropping in, because we just got a few hundred more people here, and if you'd all hit like, we'd appreciate it. So yeah, there's apparently a new intimacy coordinator, which means for like sex scenes and stuff like that in the Acolyte. So I guess there's going to be something going down. Josh thinks it has to do with the Sith. I think it has to do with maybe just some like regular villagers or something like that for like a regular scene. Yeah, but I don't know. What's your view on sex in Star Wars? I don't think it belongs, but
I don't think it
everyone has
belongs.
their own opinion.
I don't think it belongs just in the sort of like explicit sense of like actually doing an actual sex scene. Which, dude,
Mm.
do you remember when we were a little bit younger? Sex scenes were like a thing in like Hollywood, in movies. They would
Dude,
be like sort of have a hype to them. Like people would talk about them. Do you
okay.
remember that?
First of all, I grew up was born 1990, and I grew up with all the Sylvester Stallone movies. If you've ever seen one of my favorite movies, True Lies. First of all, that's got a very
Oh,
sexual
hell
scene
yeah.
in there. One of
Dude,
my
by the way, can't find that movie on streaming anywhere. I've been trying to watch that movie for
Yeah.
like,
What's
what's
with
up with
that?
that? I
I
have
have
no
the
idea.
DVD. I have the
You lucky
DVD, but
bastard. I don't
yeah.
have it at all.
And then
Right.
if you have, I don't know if you've ever seen The Specialist with Sylvester Stallone and Sharon Stone.
No, I don't think so.
Arguably one of the sexiest sex scenes in any sort of movie ever. Where they're in the
Cool.
shower together and it's like the music, it's just
Mhm.
it's a hot scene.
Hot and heavy.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
think
those
about Titanic and shit too, right? Like that, it used to be a thing, bro, where
those
they'd be like,
90s sex
yeah,
scenes were hot,
yep,
but now
yep,
they're
and they've
not.
certainly no, they certainly are not, and they've really shied away from them a lot. But you know
Yeah.
what's so weird too is like Eternals randomly had a sex scene.
Where?
It
Which one?
was just like literally, it was.
I watched it. I just don't remember
There's a
much.
scene where Cersei and the big old douchebag guy that turns on them, they like they like have, and they show his butt when he's like laying on top of her, and they literally like go for it. It's only for a little bit, but they
Oh,
literally, it's like one of the most robotic, pun intended,
I think
sex scenes I've
so.
ever
There
seen.
was a in Watchmen as well. There was
The Watchmen sex scene is fire. Zack Snyder can direct the shit out of pretty much anything, and that scene is fire. It's very good.
I haven't watched Watchmen in years, dude.
It's like a once a year for me,
But yeah,
dude.
anyways, I just sex scenes in Star Wars, kind of weird. Let's
Yeah,
do a
it's super
poll.
weird. Yeah.
Let's do a poll. Let's see what people think.
Yeah, I'm so curious as to like what it could be for. I mean, the show itself already has like a lot of really, like, I don't know much about Leslie Headland's stuff. I wonder if that's like like, does Leslie put stuff in like sex scenes into her other stuff?
I don't know.
Chat, did you ever watch that Russian doll show?
I don't think I've ever watched a Leslie Headland production.
You can rent True Lies on YouTube. Are you serious? GTFO. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, but if you haven't seen The Specialist, you guys go check it out. Really cool movie.
True Lies is phenomenal.
Sorry,
Dude.
True
James
Lies
Cameron.
and The Specialist. Yeah,
James Cameron, bro. He doesn't miss.
yeah. Back when he was too filled with testosterone.
Yeah, that's probably why he had those sex scenes. Now he just
Probably.
doesn't
Now
do it.
No,
Yeah.
Avatar didn't have any.
No, no. I think it shows a birth. Pretty sure a birth at the beginning, but no sex. No.
Well, one thing
effect, not the
every single
cause.
human has in common is that we all ended up here the same act.
Yeah, that's true.
From our parents.
That is facts.
Unless you're Anakin, you were created by the Force, but
true. Yo, so I guess kind of transitioning into tomorrow's episode, right? So, we found out via Carl Weathers himself, just kind of putting it out there. The episode is called The Foundling, and he's directing it. And this is one that Filoni co-wrote. So a lot of us are right. A lot of us are anticipating the Grogu flashback tomorrow. We're gonna find out who's busting through those doors, bro.
Palpatine.
That's my vote. Please, for the love of
just
Jeebus.
Walks in there.
Just silking around. Just cuts them all down. Oh, it'll be so.
Just use the Force to take away the blaster bolts. No, there's no blaster bolts against them. Take away the lightsabers. Just shut them all off.
Yeah,
kills everyone.
Yeah, man, that would be phenomenal.
Lose my mind.
Could be Anakin, of course, too. People are expecting maybe Hayden to pop through there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Be super
so,
cool.
Yeah. A while ago, a friend of mine told me about a scene during Order 66 that was going to be either in Obi-Wan, Mando, or Ahsoka. Yeah. And it's pretty badass.
Well, I wouldn't mind Anakin doing some work, getting his own hallway scene.
Let's just say Twitter will be very angry at me if we get that, because they're probably going to blame me for it. They're like, you wanted this. You wanted this
wish fulfillment. This is why I hate the fulfilling of the male fantasy of slaughtering the younglings.
I know. That's why I wish I had my old Twitter, because then we could see that old post. I could be like, hey, remember this? What do you think now?
They remember. They remember.
They better post some screenshots.
They stay remembering.
He has too much power.
Dude, yeah, Anakin would be fire. It could low-key be like in Grand Inquisitor, one of the Inquisitors.
No, that's
which honestly, I'll be a little
too early for Inquisitors.
Well, they would be the guards technically still.
Yeah,
because they flip, right?
Not right away.
The way No, I think they do flip right away. That's why they weren't at the temple. Yeah, and I think this is either in a comic or it's explained in Rebels when like Kanan has that vision or whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the guards all flip immediately and leave. And that's why the Jedi are just there to face them or whatever. Because you don't see any of the temple guards in 66.
No, you don't.
But maybe one of them goes in and grabs, little baby Grogu. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, it'd be neat. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it should be really fun, though. I'm excited.
You want to say hi? Want to say hi to Bean?
Oh, hello, little Bean. Looking grumpy, cat.
Yeah, he's a grumpy little boy.
Why is this so grumpy? What if it's Barriss? That could be interesting. I think Barriss might be in Ahsoka too, so that could be really interesting. I wonder if that'll, connect at all.
What if it's Bean the cat comes in?
That would be a little disappointing. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be like, oh snap, that's crazy. There's Bean.
What if it's the cat from Nick Fury or whatever?
The Flurgan or whatever.
Yeah.
God, that's one of the worst things they've ever done.
Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel. Yo, I'll tell you one last thing of like stories and news. So today it was announced that Victoria Alonso is no longer with Marvel. Okay. She's been with the company 17 years. She got promoted in 2021. She oversaw a bunch of stuff, right? And it's pretty crazy. I'm going to do a video on it tomorrow, but Bob Iger has been promising accountability, right?
Yeah.
That's his big thing. He's been doing that. He stayed off that one. Remember we talked about how they're trying to take over the board and shit. There was like those other people. He staved that off. So far, he's been the darling of Wall Street. And a lot of people are saying that the next stop on the accountability train is Lucasfilm. That's something that people are talking about. And of course, we've been talking about for some time. There's been big time rumors that KK would be going sometime this year. I very much doubt they're just gonna like randomly take her out, especially before Indy. But I do wonder, man. I mean, even the Mando season 3 numbers, and we only have the first episode, but they came in like 25% under season 2. They came in lower than
Yeah, I saw that.
every other Star Wars show.
Yeah.
I mean, at
Not
some
as bad as
point,
Andor, but
I mean, literally nothing's as bad. Dude, Andor was like nobody, like literally
so
nobody.
even with the metrics, something that's funny, we can talk about it. It shouldn't even be controversial, but even with the numbers that we get, people are still so defensive over Andor.
Yes.
It's like the show didn't do that well.
Yeah, 100%.
So
yeah.
why are
I think that's actually a pretty normal thing. So like I've been talking about Shazam today, like on my channel, right? Because Shazam bombed in spectacular fashion. Like one of the craziest bombs. Like,
did you see it?
Hell nah, bro. No. I'll probably never watch that movie, bro. Like I literally have no desire to.
Who's the villain in that one? What's the
Lucy Liu? Lucy, it's two old
oh shit, Lucy Liu's around?
chicks. Lucy Liu is around. Dude, back in her heyday, Lucy Liu was a dime piece for sure.
Always.
But yeah, like in Kill Bill, dude, she's incredible in Kill Bill. Like, yeah.
There was that movie with Mel Gibson too that she had. I forgot what it was.
I even remember Lucy Liu all the way back on a show called Ally McBeal. Did you ever watch Ally McBeal?
I did, yeah. No,
she was like she was that bitchy friend of hers in the show or anything.
90s.
Yeah. I thought that show was great actually. But the villains are two old Greek goddesses, total randos that are going to come in and ride dragons and use magic and stuff.
Why wouldn't they just have Black Adam?
Well, apparently The Rock didn't want to be in a Shazam movie because he's like, Shazam is a bullshit character or something like that, like behind the scenes. But it's funny because like in comics, they're both bullshit characters.
The same. They're just the evil version of each other.
Yeah, they fight all the time. Like that's the big thing. But I mean, he's kind of right about Shazam, but it's also true of Black Adam. But what Rock wanted to do was take a kind of mid-tier character and like turn it into something big, right? Didn't work for him either. But he'll end up probably making more money than Shazam. My God, bro. 65 million worldwide. 65 million worldwide. Bro, yeah, it might not even get to 300 million worldwide.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So they took a shave on that for sure. But anyway, my point was when I brought that up, just real quick, when I brought that up on Twitter, a whole bunch of people come at me and they just say like, but I really liked it. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about a movie that's literally maybe one of the biggest it's bombing harder than Morbius, bro. Right? And people literally still have the kind of instinct and the reaction to come in and say, I thought it was great. I really liked it. So I think of the same thing with Andor, you know?
Yeah.
Like people that's their reaction is like, they feel like by me saying this didn't succeed at all, I'm saying it was bad. That's not what I'm saying.
You're also saying it was bad. You're saying that their mama smells, and you're also saying they're never going to amount to be anything in the world.
That is true.
You're attacking a freaking collective. It's like, no, dude, I just think this movie sucked.
Yeah.
It's like become political, like a political thing.
Yeah, for sure.
What?
I think the numbers,
the world needs. I think they're just tired of comic book movies, but they want Dark Knight style. You know, like they want something a little more gritty, like Joker.
Yeah,
they want something a little darker, more punchy, more realistic.
I agree. The thing that's kind of cool is I actually do think there's not this year, unfortunately, but I think maybe Secret Invasion. But I think for next year for Marvel, they do have some of that cooked up, right? Because they got the new Daredevil. Apparently, the Thunderbolts movie and the Captain America movie are supposed to be a little more serious and darker. But I think you're right, man. Like I want like Winter Soldier. I want like Logan. I want I don't want these like goofy suit characters. Like, bro, even looking at you just look at some of the screenshots from Shazam, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, this is laughable. Yeah. And honestly, if Marvel hadn't did what it did for 10 years, nobody in their right mind would have made a Shazam movie looking the way that it does. Like, it just looks goofy as hell. It looks like the epitome of why not to take comic book movies seriously. You know, it's like the complete antithesis of like what the old Marvel movies used to be like.
I really think that, and nothing against Zachary Levi. I just don't think he's the right guy for Shazam. I just think they could have picked someone who's maybe a little bit more serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other part of that, have you seen the first one?
Yeah.
So they even do this in the first one where the
Too
kid,
goofy.
he's way too goofy. The kid himself is not that goofy.
Dude, the kid himself is more mature than the freaking adult version, which is supposed to be the other way around. He's supposed to transform into literally Superman.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's okay in the first one. Like you sort of get by with it. There's some fun stuff in the first movie. I thought Mark Strong was incredible as the villain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not great in any way. The performance is not compelling. The character's not popular. The movie looks bad.
Yeah.
You know, and now, and I'm not even, I don't necessarily want to like dig on him or whatever, but both the director and Zachary Levi are like kind of sticking in it, like talking about how there's toxic fans, like talking about it's just silly to me that they're out there engaging in that way. You know what I mean?
If something is really good, people are going to consume. If something is not good, it's not because people are toxic. It's because it's just simply not good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people aren't dumb. If they really enjoy something, sure, there will be toxic fans, but they're going to be drowned out by the people who really enjoy that product. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, so I do wonder what's up with the sort of Andor group, because you're right. It seems like there's an inordinate amount of them on like social media or in our chat or whatever, right? They're everywhere, the Andor fans. But the reality is, it is one of the least watched Marvel shows or just Disney Plus shows ever.
Yeah.
It's certainly the lowest Star Wars one by a long shot. I think She-Hulk even dominates that show, bro.
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No.
For sure, bro. For sure. Got to be. Yeah, man. Maybe like.
Okay. There's no way.
Yeah, I think
She-Hulk
so.
was ass. It was horrible.
Yeah. Bro, I think even Miss Marvel did bigger numbers than Andor.
You're capping, dude. No way.
Let's see here.
It's just not possible. I don't believe it. You're not going to show me metrics for this.
I'm trying to find them.
It doesn't exist.
I'm trying to find them. I know that Miss Marvel was low. Like Miss Marvel's lowest.
No,
one.
chat. No way.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I can't find it. Somebody in chat's got to help me out.
Good.
But regardless, right? The point is, like, nobody watched Andor. Like, literally nobody. So
you don't say that.
Well, no, it's true, man. It's true. So
hey,
it's
chat.
I
didn't Twitter. I did not just say that. Okay.
Once again, you've proved. If you'll excuse me.
All right, just don't quote me. I didn't say it.
I almost question if these people actually watched it. You know,
watched Andor.
Yeah. Did they actually watch it, or are they just like trolling?
So
or are they...
my theory is that a lot of people just don't actually watch these shows, but they just stick to a narrative to be like, yeah,
it's great. Andor was incredible.
You're toxic. You're the problem in the world.
Yeah,
literally. Like, oh, I don't care about Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's the world.
It's wild that they're doing a second show or second season
of Andor.
Yeah.
No, I could see that, man. I think the second season will actually hit because it's.
I think it'll hit too, but I think that like if you're so like if you're Bob Iger, right, and you're losing like billions of dollars on this Disney Plus shit, right, and you're just looking at the numbers, just like real simple. I'm thinking to myself, let's shave like 200 million off this budget. I assume the season 2 would cost at least 100 million, if not. Look, it's Tony Gilroy. It's all these. It's probably 150 million. Maybe 100 million marketing budget.
Maybe 200.
You're literally looking at like $200 to $300 million. Okay. And it does not have an audience. So why? Like if I'm Bob Iger, like I'm just walking into that office, like, what are we doing here?
Just imagine him sitting, like looking at all of the metrics for everything on this big giant ass screen of all the shows, Marvel, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, whatever. He's looking at everything. He's like approving like She-Hulk season 2. Is She-Hulk getting a season 2?
Dude, I would be shocked. If there's no announcements on it. So I highly doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but here's the thing. So you could do Miss Marvel because Miss Marvel costs like nothing. It's mostly like a teeny bopper, like family drama with like a few kind of crazy cool things in it. The only problem is they just sent her to space for the Marvels. So I don't even know how they're gonna, because she's in the next Captain Marvel movie. So I don't even know how they would do that, right? But you could potentially do that one because it costs so little. But Andor doesn't cost little. It looks like it doesn't cost a lot, but it costs a lot, bro.
Yeah, it was a really
Like,
nicely put together show.
Yeah. No, I mean the cinematography, shooting on location.
Oh yeah,
the extras, like they spend their money and
Sure.
yeah, parts of it
Script was
really
just boring.
show off. Yeah. So again, I just think it's crazy. Like I would be like, what are we doing here? Like, what is this? Because they didn't like. I think they actually have started to shoot now, but
But it's
there
done.
was a time, bro, where they could have literally, but they just refused to take the L. You know what I mean? Is really what it is. They refuse to take the L, and they're like, "Nah, we'll do more."
I'm trying to see if they've even started.
I think they have. I've seen.
Oh,
some
Andor
set
ends with
footage.
season 2.
Yeah, it ends in season 2. Yeah. I've seen set photos.
Oh,
Yeah, they've definitely started.
okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chat, let's see a vote of hands. If you want to see Andor season 2, type A. If you don't want to see an Andor season 2, type N. For no. That's horrible.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be great. The chat's gonna be like, nah.
It's gonna be no.
Dang, look at these A's,
Look at the
guys.
I want to see it.
Couple of y'all.
Yeah. Anyways, I think season 2 could pick up potentially.
Yeah.
Still thought it was a boring show for sure, but we'll see what season 2 has to offer us.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be better for sure. The other show that's really wild is, of course, Skeleton Crew.
Oh yeah.
Which seems like I just kind of out of nowhere they were like, no, Skeleton Crew's coming out like this year, bro.
Oh, is it?
That's what they want. They've been
sure.
pushing on it, bro. Yes, like they pushed on that show hard.
And Ahsoka's dropping summer apparently.
Yeah. Well, that's I think because they're delaying Loki season 2. Marvel is pushing everything back, dude. And this Victoria Alonso chick that they just fired or whatever.
Yeah.
She was a big part of the visual effects. She was like working with the visual effects studios and the houses. And they've had some major issues there, So like for instance, Ant-Man, apparently there's a lot of action scenes that they just cut from the movie because the visual effects weren't done in time. I mean, how crazy is that? So they've pushed everything back and they're going to really delay things and work on them, which I think is good. But yeah, I think they might have like moved Ahsoka up a little, which is awesome.
Yeah, cool for us. Be dope.
Yeah, let's get some Kamehameha waves, man.
What?
Let's go ahead and read some super chats for today.
Let's do it.
We're going to start at the very top. I'm just going to get there. It's going to take me a minute. Josh, do we have elevator music?
Yo, that would be so crazy. Dude. What if they like somebody leaks out or fire Kathleen Kennedy tonight? Wouldn't that be wild? Josh and Trumpy are getting arrested together for not liking Andor. It's true. And
am I Trump or does he
have advised me? No. He's memeing because apparently Trump's going to get arrested tomorrow.
Yeah. What's up with that,
bro? I have no idea. It seems like some bullshit. If I'm being honest with you, I know I've just triggered half the audience, but it is what it is. Like it just seems like bullshit to me. We'll see what happens, but I'll say this. It'll probably be a wild ass day in America, bro. So
tomorrow, hey?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Probably be
reminder,
a wild
please,
ass
theory.
Day.
Please feed the Anzellans. I think that's Josh's job.
Hell yeah, man. Me and the Enzellans always go to the Old Country Buffet.
So the Old Town Road, or I'm a feed
Babu
the
never,
Enzellans, yeah.
He never picks up the check, though.
Roosh Axleback exhaust sounds good on my Mustang. Oh, cool.
That is cool.
Nice.
Does it sing Nickelback?
Oh, I'm so high. I can hear the bell.
I like that song. Swift Eagle says, Mando, episode 4 and Bad Batch come out during my flight to Dubai. Fingers crossed we promise Wi-Fi on Emirates will run the watch party stream smoothly.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Going to Dubai, huh?
Make sure you message me when you're up there. That'd be dope, man. Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, I'd love to go sometime.
Chunk Windows. Did you see what happened last week? Did you see what they did to me?
Oh, yeah, that shit was hilarious, dude. You don't really think that's Windu, though.
I think he ate Windu.
Fat Windu making sushi suddenly ain't so
Bricks
bad.
And screws
Bricks and screws suddenly ain't so bad. Okay, yeah.
Happy birthday, Theory. You're no longer a little man. Thanks, Star Wars Sith. Yeah, it's tomorrow. We'll do a gaming
tomorrow,
stream.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna stay home and chill.
Dude, those are the best. When you start getting older, a birthday is literally just an excuse to do what you want for a change.
Yeah.
And just like to do your shit, you know?
Yeah.
Mike Doe says, hey gang, dropping off my application for my first apartment. Can't believe I'm moving out of mom's basement before Josh. Just kidding. Love you both. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you.
It's a good one.
Yeah. A lot of people continue to be super mad at me because I've been clowning on DC pretty steady. But it is what it is.
It's because you live in your mom's basement.
Yeah, I'm pretty bitter about it.
It's a nice basement, though. You get good snacks all the time.
Dude, yeah, pizza rolls.
Yeah, what the hell?
Bro, you remember pizza rolls? Mom bringing in pizza rolls when you're doing some gaming, some Halo 2 or some shit?
Dude, I remember when I would come home from school, I'd sit next to my little green and purple painted wooden desk by the window, and it'd be like springtime. And she would make me like crackers and melted cheese with some grapes and like a juice box. And I'd watch Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon.
Let's go. Yeah.
It's like nice. Pokemon at 4 and Dragon Ball Z at 4:30.
Dude, for me, it was more of the well, that's like when I was a little bit older, I guess, but the 90s Spider-Man cartoon and the X-Men cartoon. Oof. Those were
Gargoyles.
Fire. Oh, dude, Gargoyles was the best, bro. Beetleborgs.
Half the chat doesn't even know what we're talking about.
Street Sharks, dude. Y'all don't know.
Dude. Street Sharks, man.
Street Sharks.
Best.
Good stuff.
Super hyped for London in 2 weeks for celebration, covering it all for my channel. I'll tag you guys on Twitter after each panel with all the juicy details and links. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, apparently they're not going to be live streaming or something like that.
They'll have a live stream, but it'll be of the main stage where they're doing all those cheesy ass interviews and just it's a whole nothing burger. So, yeah, they're not streaming into the panels. That's what's important.
Right.
Sucks.
Thanks, buddy.
I enjoyed Mando episode 3, but I feel like they could have covered it in 30 minutes and given a different episode an hour runtime. Well, yeah, I agree, especially because this next episode is apparently the shortest episode of the entire series. It's a little tough.
I was in your stream earlier, Josh, and I think Marvel's going to bomb bad the next 2 years with all the irrelevant characters. All my friends said, why would I see any man who cares?
Ant-Man probably is what he meant.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's definitely some issues at Marvel, and I think one of their big issues is they're focusing on characters that nobody cares about. They just need to go X-Men. They just need to go Doctor Doom. They need to do that quick. But also, they were known for taking lesser-known characters and making them popular like Guardians. I just want the shit to be dope. That's all. Will we see Rey's birth in the Mando era? Also, Palp's clone with no force powers is running around this time. It has to be like 20 to 30 years old, right? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I think that math checks out. So,
something like that. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think it's relevant to see Rey's birth.
No, I don't think so either.
They'd probably need a, what was it? What was it called again?
Intimacy coordinator.
Right, yeah. Best part of Star Wars last week was Theory Live. Oh, Avila, you got a new picture, man. You look different.
Yeah, look good. Happy birthday, Theory. Wishing you the best. Happy to have found yours and Josh's channels. May the force be with you. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it, bro. Yo, what's up, Josh and Theory? Seen the leaks of Fen Rao in this season of Mando? What?
It came out like literally the day after we talked about it last week. But yeah, it's been leaked that Fen Rao will be in the show. Yeah.
What?
So he'll probably show up with all the other Mandos, like when it all pops off.
So here's what I think is going to happen. I think Bo's going to get the Mythosaur. Someone will, and then they're going to unite every single Mandalorian against a bigger threat.
Yeah. I tend to agree. Digital Wiki. Wait, what? Was it a bad one? Oh.
No.
I feeling like Grogu has been trying to talk. The camera holds on him longer when he's struggling to get his words out during the season. Have you guys picked up on that? Thanks for the dedication. Love the content. Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying he's trying to say this is the way.
Yeah,
little Grogu.
His voice going to be like, "This is the way."
That would be sick. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's definitely trying. He's vocalizing, but he's not really making words. It's a pretty baby thing
Still
to do.
Got a pretty poopy diaper butt.
Mm-hmm.
What if Thrawn's return to the galaxy is destroying Gideon's remnant in Mando? Doubt it would, but be nice. I almost feel like he would work with them.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Like, I'd be very curious to see what they think of each other, and I wonder if that would be explored. But yeah. Hey guys, big fan of you both in the show. Just wanted to know if Josh found Pasta Wind as amazing as Theory last week. Yeah, but I didn't really like pick up on it in the same way that y'all did. So when I like saw all that stuff on social media, I was like, wait, oh shit, he does kind of look like Windu.
Yeah, I think the thing that made me lose it was just your guys' messages. It's too hilarious.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I didn't think that he was fat Mace Windu. I sense a disturbance in the Force. Mace is fat. I love this. I love this.
Cut or uncut? I don't know what that means, but both. Yeah. So there's going to be Seg's scene in the Acolyte. I mean, we'll see.
This is also 2 years after Moff Gideon was arrested. Lots could have happened.
True.
Project Blackwing canon. Also, Luke is in Ahsoka. Well, no, I don't know what Project Blackwing is. What is that? Wondering if the Living Waters have imbued Mando armor with some protection against Night Sister magic. Oh, that'd be sick. But
that would be very interesting. I don't know.
But she did when she did drop it in that bowl. It like shimmered.
I think it's residues of Beskar. So that's probably like how she could tell because there's mines there. Remember they said they used to mine the Beskar there.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Logged in quickly to my job's Wi-Fi to say hello there. Hope everyone is having a phenomenal night. Catch you on the replay. Thank you, Lee. Really appreciate that.
That's cool. That means that his armor basically just got like a level up.
Yeah, for sure.
Got 3 lightsabers coming my way, and probably this week from Saber Pro Theory. Any more saber ideas you got cooking up for the future? Absolutely. We're working on a design that will blow everyone's socks off. And we just we're going over some logo ideas because you guys are going to be getting a actual box with a display case and all that stuff. So yeah, let me show you guys real quick. So we're thinking of this. Just very simple.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
But flashy in your face. Clean.
Impactful.
Yeah, nostalgic. Yeah. So Element D, I am sure you will like the new design. We're gonna have maybe 50 to 75 for sale.
Nice.
Yeah. We're working on it every day.
May the fork be with fat Mace Windu. Love from Australia. That's awesome.
The Rock hologram scene in the new Jedi Survivor trailer is Polis Massa, I believe. Would be great to mention Obi-Wan and Yoda being there with Padme.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I liked that trailer a lot. I thought it was interesting that he said like a place where the Empire can't find us. My mind was like, dude, New Beyond. Like, I wonder if they're going to push that in there.
Like where Ahsoka's going?
Yeah, but also I think Skeleton Crew takes place there. So like it could be the case that Cal just shows up in Skeleton Crew or whatever, and they start doing a new Jedi.
Right. And isn't Skeleton Crew, they said the villain or whatever is that swamp-looking pirate guy?
Somebody had reported that pirate guy is going to be an antagonist in the show. I don't think he'll be the main antagonist, but maybe. But yeah, that's apparently a thing. Episode 3 would have worked well in Andor, but when I'm watching Mando, I want to see Mando and Grogu, not Pershing escaping a robot and saying it's a trap.
Yeah, that would have been cool actually in Andor.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah, the trap thing was so stupid, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
he said the thing. He said the thing.
Yeah, he said the thing, and he did say it.
We loved your breakdown of the Bad Batch, Windu's retirement, and the trials of tribulations of eating only sushi to avoid Weight Watchers points.
Yo, they dip. Just so you guys know, they soak a lot of sushi rice in sugar, so look out for those calories.
Really?
Yeah. Currently building a Lego head of Din Djarin while listening to my two favorite guys. Oh, thanks so much. Thank you both for all you do in this community, individually and collectively. Love you guys. They're adventures for life. Happy B-Day Theory. Ooh. This is the way, man. Man, can you imagine stepping on a Beskar Lego?
Hell no.
Ugh.
Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate the birthday wish. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not getting the same feeling that Mando seasons 1 and 2 gave me, and I really do think it's because they took too long.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. You got to do it every single year. You got to drop it every year.
Right. Well, and also, not to toot my own horn, but I was literally saying this. I mean, I was saying like it's been off 2+ years. In fact, I think I even said on one of our shows, what if Mando viewership is like 30% lower than season 2? Now it's 25, and I think it could pick up. I think it's still going to actually blow up by the end of the season.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Still, like that is not good, bro. Like they are
dropping the ball.
Dropping the ball big time. Another great stream. Josh, could there be a direction that Andor took that would interest you in it? May the force be with you. I actually do think season 2 holds a lot more promise because it's like now we're into the actual rebellion and him maybe doing like wet work stuff and like actually being a spy, which I think would be really cool. It's like so crazy to me that the entire first season is basically taking this character from just like, I guess, looking out for himself and his sister to being completely disillusioned and wanting to actually stop the Empire. I feel like that literally could have been an episode, But yeah, I think season 2 will be much better.
Luke and Mara between. Total Recall had a 3-breasted alien. Acolyte.
That's true. That movie is fire, bro. I love that movie. Very, very intellectual. Y'all gonna lose it when Din asks Bo for marriage. I think it would be awesome.
First super chat. Thanks, Steese. Just wanted to say y'all are awesome, and I used to listen to you guys when I was deployed, and it helped me get through the days. Hey, thank you for your service, man, and we're happy that you're safe and enjoying the show still.
Yeah, man. Definitely. 100%. 1, smash that like button like it's Bo-Katan's Dumpy.
Oh,
2, currently learning to play DBS Ultimate Battle on guitar. Whoa, nice. Gonna be sick. That's awesome, bro. DBZ has some crazy music, huh?
Image of Maul in recap of Mando episode 2 when molten metal pours in water while armor is talking. It's real. All of it. Huh? Image of Maul in recap of Mando episode 2.
I do think that's actually true, but I think it's probably just a design thing that they never followed up on. I have seen some people talking about that as a theory, though.
In the reflection?
I'm not sure. It's in the concept art, I think. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm going to episode 2. Do you guys have the timestamp? Like season 3, episode 2, right?
3, yeah, episode 3 actually, because she pours the thing in.
But he said episode 2. Oh, recap. Just watching it right now, chat.
I'm trying to look for it on this subreddit. Star Wars concept art always looks so cool.
Dude, I don't I don't see anything. I don't even see that scene.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Yeah, there's
but for
no
some reason, I did see people talking about it, but I never really like looked into it.
Image of Maul and recap of recap of episode 2. Maybe episode 2's recap. So of episode 1. Maybe that's what he's meaning.
I don't know. Now I'm gonna look for it too.
And now I'm in episode 2.
Does anybody else in chat? Somebody said 1738. In what episode?
Oh. Okay.
You found it?
Yeah, I found the scene. I'm just trying to see where I can see Maul. Bro, I didn't see Maul.
That's the scene that they're talking about?
I don't see it, bro.
When molten metal pours in water while armor is talking. Maybe it's before that.
Molten metal?
We got trolled?
Wait. Hold on. There's a molten metal scene here. Hold on.
I'm going through every single episode now. I'm in season 2.
Oh, okay. This is what they're talking about. I'm just trying to find the actual.
I'm checking out all the episodes of season 2 real quick.
No, I didn't see Maul at all.
Checking out season 1 real quick.
I'm not playing it because Disney's gonna like have a fit.
Yeah, I definitely don't see any more. He lied. Josh Randor. We should have known looking at your name.
Thanks for wasting everyone's time. Hey, Theory, I just tagged you and uploaded a video compilation of my animations on Insta. If you're welcome to hire me full time, have a happy B-Day. Well, I got to see your work, and yeah, I'll check it out. Check it out. Thanks.
Check it out. 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 Did you guys read the article of Bo-Katan actress saying she actually is conflicted and starting to believe in the way, and that's why she did not take the helmet off? Bullshit.
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 Bullshito. Bullshito, dude.
That's a big old bullshito there. Roger.
Is this your animation stuff, Ogie? Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Little like Lego animation.
It's all Lego stuff?
Yeah, that's fun.
Is that what it is?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll look a little deeper because that looks actually pretty cool. Can someone explain why Elia was not arrested alongside Pershing? If she was working with the New Republic, why did she go behind their back to erase Pershing? No, she's a double spy, man. I think she's still working for Gideon.
Yeah, she's like a double agent, bro.
Yeah.
She's flipping and flopping.
Flippity flop.
Yeah.
Your heart don't stop.
Yeah.
It's getting hot and heavy in here. Nerd Theory needs intimacy coordinator.
Nerd Theory needs an intimacy coordinator. That's what Mark is. Mark's our intimacy coordinator. Mace Windu is going to save Grogu by eating the Jedi protecting him, so they will double as Fat Mace origin story. Brilliant! Brilliant!
He absorbs them like Cell. I think Pershing's TED Talk at the Opera House talking about cheating death, just like Sheev did, is a clear sign of Mando heading towards the sequels. Faves and Filoni have talked of doing it for years now. No.
Yep, I think so.
I hope not.
I think that's what you're going.
No, because Filoni even said he's like, I don't think Grogu has to go there.
Yeah, but that's Filoni. Like, he sometimes will speak in these, like, if you ever seen him like talk live, he'll be like, "Well, I don't know about that," you know, and it's like he can like be messing with you. He's a little bit of a troll himself,
right?
So, I feel like if Anakin saves Grogu, it takes away from his transition into the dark. Why save this one specific child? Yeah, unless it was an order for Palps. Well, that's the answer right there, dude. Like Palps, and what if it's Anakin and Anakin goes to kill Grogu, but then Palps comes in and he's like, "No, I need this one. Get away from him, bitch boy," you know?
Yeah, maybe. It's obviously going to be Vader pre-suit versus Cinderella and Jocasta Nu. That'd be crazy. But, well, yeah, I guess they don't care about the comics. Jocasta Nu died a different way.
That would be cool.
You think Barriss Offee could be a potential Dark Jedi? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
I agree. No idea if this has been mentioned already, but the USAF Doomsday plane was in the skies today with a call sign Order 66. Wow, really?
Weird.
I had no idea.
What's a Doomsday plane?
I don't even know. I don't know what that is.
Theory, when you theorize on possible storyline developments, do you find inspiration from ideas that sound interesting to you for good content, or guesses at what you actually think will occur on screen, i.e. the armor of it? Oh, stuff I actually think. If I don't think something is legit, like there have been theories where people talk about them and it's like people are like, oh, this could happen. And if I don't agree with it, and I'm not going to make a video about it, or if I do, I'd make a video about it basically saying like, I don't agree with this. So I'm not really the type to just make a video because it would be good for views or engagement. I have to believe in it. Otherwise, I'm not going to be inspired to even talk about it.
Makes sense. No one saves Grogu. He's taken. Well, I guess that's true.
Will Ahsoka show Luke how he...
Yes. Wow, bros, you dudes, I can't believe we did it. Never once did they have to, but it's always a glad evening when we together are listening. Smart hypothesis. We always have a big one. Never fails. Thanks, Diamond Figs.
Thanks, Diamond. Happy early birthday, Theory. Really excited for this next episode of Mando, but bummed about the runtime. We're all going to be left wanting more. I know.
Yeah.
It's like no matter what, we're always left wanting more because it's shows, TV. That's true.
Will the armor be the next villain? Said she might or still is a Mandalorian. Also, I hate the Telegram users. What's that mean?
Dude, yeah, there's so much spam on YouTube. Like everyone's YouTube channel being like, you won a new PS5. Send your number over to me. And they pretend to be the creator.
I know, it's wild.
Yeah, if you guys ever get those, I'm not doing giveaways like that. Like if I would do a giveaway, it would be in a live stream or something. And I only have this one YouTube channel for Star Wars Theory. So there aren't any others.
Another Order 66 scene. Jesus! Mary Joseph and all the Carpenter's friends. Why does every show need an Order 66 scene? Bro, shut your mouth.
This is dope.
Are you kidding me? Well, Order 66, let's get it.
Give me more.
That's the answer.
Give me an Order 66 show.
Give me an Order 66 novel. Josh, my wife and I are expecting our third child. We were both wondering if you plan on ever having more in the future. Nerd Ventures for life. So Elise and I have talked about this, and to be honest with you, I'd love to have many, many kids, but I think we have to wait and we have to try to like just get some other things in order. But yeah, I think I would love to have many kids. That's my answer. But I mean, you never know, right? Like we could try, and it could be very difficult the next time or something. But yeah, ideally, dude, I'd love to have a whole gang of them.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Fair.
I put my chat through Google Translate 5 times, and that's what I got. Well, that's my time, boys. Proshatcha.
Cool. Well, it was decent. It was legible enough that we didn't want to point it out just in case you were going through something.
Yeah, I didn't really understand it, to be honest. But
yeah, I was like, oh boy.
But it seemed to be a nice message.
It seemed to be a nice message, and I didn't want to have another "your art sucks" moment. So
yeah, it's like, thanks for the money, but yeah, I don't know what the hell. What did you just say? Like, it's so rude. But at the same time,
why don't you learn words, dummy?
Learn English. God. Why don't you spend some of that super chat money on lessons?
Yeah, dude. Why don't you get educated?
Why don't you get a tutor?
Yeah. Oh, you freaking bum.
Okay, that's going too far.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yo, by the way, saw Creed 2.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No. 3?
You haven't? No, 2. I haven't seen 3 yet, but I've been watching through them. Creed 2 is pretty good, bro.
Yeah, Creed 2 was okay.
That ending was very powerful with like all the fathers and the sons. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it was cool.
I'm shipping Mace and Dunkin' Donuts. Love scene. All right.
They need an intimacy coordinator for the Ahsoka show. Oh, jeez, Louise.
Yeah. Bow, bow, wow.
Saw a quick video on YouTube that the Mandalorians are fighting the pirates tomorrow. Okay. Pretty sure the pirates would get mollywopped.
Yeah, dude. I don't see how that's a good idea. Protect Grogu's 60-year innocence. # save the children.
Shazam is the Spaceballs of Marvel. Shaballs.
Shaballs.
Theory, how can members join your Discord? I dropped the link on the community tab, which I haven't done in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, dude.
But you just gotta scroll down.
My God. Oh, thanks, man.
Thanks, bro. It's
Thanks
a big C-3PO.
Yep. Or he's a small person. Mr. Zaz says, if we see Anakin in the flashback episode, do you think he will have Sith eyes? Or does he get those after killing the younglings? To be honest, I don't even know how long it took him to clear that temple. I would love to know in agonizing detail.
He gets those on Mustafar. Yeah.
So those kids must have been real assholes then, huh?
Yeah, he probably didn't feel too bad about it.
Yeah. Hey, nerds. Looking forward to potential flashbacks this week. Theory, do you have any Mandalorian props in addition to the Mando helmet behind you?
Mandalorian props. Yeah, I actually have a dark saber that I'm supposed to unbox, but I haven't unboxed yet.
Unbox it.
Yeah, sent from Zavi.
Oh,
shout out to
nice.
them. Yeah.
We all want to see it, bro.
Yeah. The Convert episode was doo-doo butt cheeks. Why does New Republic suck so bad? Republic sucks. Join the Empire. We have cookies.
They're really shitty, dude. And most of them are just the same people for the Republic and the Empire and now the New Republic. They really haven't changed that much. So saw the set photos for Andor 2. Noticed a pretty large shadow. Pretty confident we're getting Fat Mace Windu next season as the real big bad. Well, that's a surefire way to get those ratings up.
Chat. Speaking of ratings, we have 1,044 likes and 3,100 people in the chat. If we get to 2,000 something likes, Josh will show his nipple.
Everybody dance now. Remember Jock Jams, dude?
No.
What?
What is that?
Jock Jams? You never did Jock Jams?
No, what is
like CDs that had all these sportsy, like hype you up music? Chat, you guys know about Jock Jams? Come on, chat, help me out here.
Oh, like a playlist.
Yes, nowadays it would just be a playlist, yeah. But back in the day, there were CDs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, those were hot, man. So hot right now.
Like Much Music, Megatunes, Jam.
Now that's what I
65.
call music 13.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
Star Wars is a business-controlled product now and not the passion project of one man. Unfortunately, reality, but each creator project will move away from Lucas. It already has.
Yeah. There's some good stuff, obviously. Like you got John and Dave kind of doing their thing. But yeah, for the most part, I think that's true. I thought I'd throw out that Disney Plus has Star Wars and Marvel, but the only show they had in the Nielsen top 10 last week was Bluey. What? That's wild.
Oh, Bluey.
I have no idea.
One in the chat, if you hate me for saying Andor sucks, says the Hanger Bay Dynamo.
Yeah, I don't hate you, Dynamo.
No, everyone's entitled to their opinions.
Except people that love Andor.
Yeah, screw those guys. Fat Windu guy reminded me of Lawrence Fishburne.
A little bit.
Lawrence Fishburne.
A little bit.
No. More like Forrest Whitaker.
True.
I really want them to give all of their projects the same production value as Andor. Whatever they do, they need to focus on good. Yeah, unfortunately they didn't give the same amount of care and money to
Kenobi.
Even
Wild.
Book of Boba looked better than Kenobi.
Yeah, I know, right? Like Yoda, I think Cal will go to more band at 52 seconds. Yeah, maybe. That would be interesting for sure.
That'd be really neat. And then we can see Bane's ghost. I don't think it's fair judging Andor by its numbers. Lack of marketing, naming of the show, and a dead character might have affected. It's like saying The Last Jedi is good because of money it made.
Well, yes, that's fair. But here's the thing. I certainly not judging its like quality based on its numbers. Judging its numbers based on its numbers, which is fair. Nobody watched the show. It was a failure in that sense. What the show is supposed to do is get eyeballs, and it didn't. So it failed.
What's up, Alex?
I also think it sucks.
Yeah, it's boring as hell. Hope you guys are doing well. Exciting next few weeks with Mando, Bad Batch, and Survivor. Which of these three have you most excited for future of Star Wars?
Mando, but Survivor is gonna have a special hype for sure.
Yeah,
that's gonna be pretty damn cool.
Yeah, last week's Bad Batch episode was not it.
No.
Big bad Beetleborgs.
Hell yeah, dude. Beetleborgs was sweet.
She-Hulk for Bo-Katan. Well, happy BA theory. Thanks to us, Shibby.
Dude, if they twerked off, I mean, I'd watch.
Yeah, of course.
Give me an intimacy coordinator, you know what I mean? Have you guys seen the theory that Pabu, where the Bad Batch is at, is located on the planet Scarif, the planet that looks identical to what we see in Rogue One? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Scarif. I didn't want to talk about it because I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Very interesting.
Yo, the chat like stopped working for me.
Really?
It just froze. Yeah, I'm stuck on like stuff from Grand Admiral Thrawn says, I think the absence of Gina and Cara Dune is really what is hurting this show a lot. And it's not the main reason, but it's one of the reasons coming from someone who doesn't watch the show. Yeah, I do wonder. I mean, I'm sure there are some people that definitely checked out because of that.
100%.
But I don't know that it would be like 25% of the viewership. Like that feels pretty wild.
No, I don't think it would be 25. 25 is probably just because disillusioned with Star Wars because of A, the handling that Disney has done with Lucasfilm. And B, because they took 2+ years to release it. Hype dies for stuff like that. People get busy with other shows. Yep. Unless it's a really special, unique project, then yeah.
Yeah, they had the biggest Disney Plus show. They had an absolute hit on their hands, and then they went away for 2 years and delivered a bunch of
crap.
Like, that's just not a good recipe.
Yeah, and freaking Grogu is no longer with Luke. So it's like, people are, what?
Yeah,
they don't really care to know what happens because he's all good. He's with him.
I received a few strongly worded messages in regard to my Weight Watcher points. A joke on the Fat Windu stream. That was my innocent one. LOL. Worth it. Oh, dude, how dare you?
Yeah, whatever, dude. People need to lighten up.
Literally, like, get lighter.
It's like we living in the world where you can't laugh at fat jokes. Fat jokes have been there since the dawn of time.
Yeah. You know
Like,
what's funny? Like,
I
and I
got
don't.
I got fat people in my family, man. You know, like very,
Yeah.
like, and it's
Yep.
just you can have fun at shit. You can laugh. You can
Dude,
laugh at stuff.
plus bullying or fat shaming is probably like the only form of bullying that could potentially actually add years to the person's life. You know what I mean? Like if you actually got them to like work out and lose that weight. So,
Dude, yeah. I mean, being fat is not healthy. Like it's
how many fat
not.
old people have you ever seen, Theory?
Yeah.
They don't make it.
No. Your blood
Yeah.
pressure's out of whack, your insulin's off the charts. You're just not healthy.
It's a horrible, horrible thing for the human body.
I was fat. I was very fat. I used to be out of breath putting on my tying my shoelaces. Putting my socks on, I'd be out of breath. How is that healthy?
It's not. It adds so many more capillaries too for like your blood to go around. It chokes your organs. It's just, it's literally horrible for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. Anyways, lighten up. Have some fun.
Yep.
Newfound respect for Iger if he traveled to England and told Gilroy and his goons to pack up and stop production.
That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. But yeah, probably not going to happen. Hey, yo, boys. Been a while since I caught you live. The past few weeks have been super fun. I hope this is the beginning of some fire Star Wars storytelling. Josh, coming down to Philly for a show. Can't wait to explore it. Nice, dude. Yeah, Philly's a great town. Great town. I like it a lot. Great town.
Baby number 2 came on Friday. Cool. Theory of content has been keeping me going. Thanks for everything, both you guys. We hope that your new baby is very healthy and happy. And that's awesome, dude. Congrats.
Yeah, for sure. It's awesome.
You look young, man. Like, you have 2 kids already. That's cool. The way this is, Grogu, you going to talk regular? I think he'll talk normally.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting one. I wonder how he will talk.
My thing is, how does Grogu understand everyone enough to get their help for Din in episode 2, but he still can't talk? Maybe his vocal cords haven't come in yet.
Yeah, he seems to have an understanding, though, and he can communicate with Ahsoka. So, yeah, he's got some way of communicating. Even him and Din can communicate in some ways, so.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Theory. Hope you get a cake and a Twi'lek pops out. Damn!
Thanks,
That'd be kind of cool.
Hey there, you guys. Go for it.
Hey there, you guys. Just wanted to say both of your content is absolutely fantastic and keep being you. You're both so amazing and talented. Thank you for all the consistent and hard work. Much love. Hey, thanks, man.
Thanks, Austin.
It's very kind.
I think it's crazy no one's talking about the Bad Batch and Mando are leading up to an epic Godzilla versus King Kong style battle with Zillo Beast and Mythosaur. Oh, bro, the Mythosaur would squish the Zillo Beast. Just wreck it.
I mean, but it's kind of interesting because it seems like the Zillo can just get bigger and bigger. So a Zillo on Coruscant would be ridiculous.
Okay, well, yeah.
Like that would be pretty wild.
Yeah. Well, still, it's a Mythosaur.
The Mythosaur is dope as hey, obey. I joined Theory Stream last week after Mando before BB was very confused about who the fuck Fat Windu was for 7 minutes into Bad Batch. Laughed my ass off, turned off the episode, didn't need the rest. Nice.
Nice. Let's see. Fat Mace Windu fan fiction requiring Qui-Gon Jinns. I was thinking of making a Fat Mace Windu fan fiction. If you guys are down for that, type F.
Don't get me wrong. I love the Mandalorian series, although I feel the magic has died down a bit for this moment we get to see Ezra and the Rebels crew is the moment I'm looking forward to most. In my opinion, Rebel was underrated so much. I agree with you, Blake. Or Blakey.
Yeah, I wasn't too big on Rebels.
I loved it. It was so good.
Did you see that they said Bendu Day in Mando? I would think all the Rebels and Bendu saved in the Rebels episode told the story. Cool if it relates to that.
I wonder what that's about, huh?
Yeah, during the watch party, I was like, Bendu Day. What the hell? What happened with them in Rebels again? I can't remember.
Well, the Bendu was just that thing that was in the middle. Remember it beats
I know.
Thrawn.
I remember him, but what he like vanished. Like disappeared.
Yeah, he disappears. He like tells Thrawn, you can't destroy me or whatever. And Thrawn's like, that appears to be untrue. And then he blasts him and then he disappears and laughs at him and goes into the clouds. And Thrawn's just like, I'm going to go to the new beyond now and get high on the Force.
Mm.
But it's Beskar or Mythosaur juice. Think Purgle. Huh?
Wish a Grogu had a vision in season 2 on Tython, where he saw the sequels and then showed Luke that vision, which made Luke return Grogu because he felt it went against the Force to see the future. Then Luke prevents it all anyways. On the Seeing Stone, you mean? Oh, I see. He's like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's interesting. Will they ever do Plagueis Palpatine, you think? At this point, I doubt it.
If they'd be so bold, man. They're sitting on a gold mine. Crazy stories, too.
I know, but I also feel like we're kind of moving into this phase with Star Wars, which, I mean, frankly, I think is good, where they're going to maybe try to do new and different, if that makes sense. So, like, I just don't know if they're going to go back to a lot of that stuff. I mean, I think it would be great, but I also feel like they should have done it already.
No one's surprised. The writer for Book of Boba Fett, writer Noah Clure, featured on the Andalorian episode. The dude needs to get a new career.
Really? I didn't know that.
Clearly not. He's getting hired left, right, and center by Star Wars. So.
Trope. He's killing the game, dude.
Is he? Is he actually killing it?
He's destroying it, putting it in the grave. Now go back and read the members' monthly super chats, please. We can't.
Hell no.
We can't. Yellow Snow is not good.
Hell no, I'm not doing that right now.
God. Happy birthday, Theory. I think Rook Cass will take a swim in the waters of redemption. Doesn't the water create a loophole in the religion? Is this the way?
Not if you think it's a whole bunch of hokey poloki.
Yeah, hokey poloki, bro.
I think Gina's character was going to be in the Pershing stuff, but well.
Yep, I agree.
Let me cut it out.
I agree. Thoughts on the Dark Empire? I mean, it's fun. It's cool. It's weird.
It's weird, but it's actually pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a cool fan fiction.
Yeah, I agree. I like the color scheme for sure, dude. It was very stylized. I remember seeing it when I walked into like a Toys R Us when I was really young and being like, what is that?
Right.
Josh, about the watch party, just watch on your own time and just show the timer. And is the Andor episodes, it'll do good. So yeah, cool. I mean, I might end up doing like maybe the finale of Mando as a watch party. I might do Ahsoka just I'm so hyped up for it, but it's just so hard, like with the kid and like everything. It's that 3 a.m. time and it kills me. It kills me. If it was midnight, I can make it work, you know?
But I think he's just saying you just watch it whenever you want and upload it.
Yeah, for sure. And I not to say that wouldn't work. I could just do that on just on the streaming channel and do it. But last week I really did enjoy just kind of like waking up and like watching it on my own. You know, like
pre-recorded.
Huh?
I think he even means pre-recorded.
Yeah, I could do that for sure. But to be honest, like not that I'm against that.
Without having to say anything. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, just like sitting on the couch watching on the OLED instead of like being in here and watching on the screen, you know?
Yeah.
Theory, now that you're into Lego, you need to get the Mos Eisley.
Whoa. I've always been into Lego, my son. I've always been into Lego since I was a little kid, man. I was making Bionicles before you were a seed in your daddy's sack.
Damn.
All right. Don't get it twisted.
Damn, Darth Bricks.
Get twisted.
Whew. He says, Josh, I find your lack of Lego disturbing. Yeah, never really been into Lego that much, to be honest, but
yes, Darth Bricks. Thank you. And yes, I'll be doing that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little hard there on you.
Yeah, it's okay. Resending this because it got lost. Gonna have to catch the rest of the stream on the replay because my fam is celebrating Persian New Year. Cool. Just wanted to hop on and wish you happy birthday, Theory. Appreciate you. May the force be with you.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah.
That is cool.
Happy New Year, man. Eid Mubarak. I have a feeling we won't be seeing too many new announcements at Celebration. Rumors are that it'll mostly be a celebration to commemorate KK's accomplishments before you. Oh, God. Be horrible. Mando with pulse rifle. Mando. What happened to his pulse rifle?
Probably got bloated up when the Empire destroyed his ship. Yeah. But that thing was sick, dude. Fee and Teak could have a cool love dynamic in the Bad Batch. It'd be interesting to see a clone with a love interest in something besides RC. Yeah, I agree. I think it could be fun. I think
I don't
Teak just deserves to be happy, bro.
I don't care. Josh, I sent you a tweet where you can see them all.
No, you didn't. I checked already.
Oh. Thanks, Mega Thick Gonk Thighs. Diamond Fix says, what if the way is just Disney not paying for the Mandalorian actors showing their faces? Anyone could be under there. VO is cheaper. Yeah, apparently Pedro Pascal's barely in any of the actual episodes.
Oh, he didn't shoot a single thing for this season, yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's John Wayne's grandson.
Yeah, and the black dude. So it's like it's two dudes. It's a black dude, and then it's John Wayne's grandson. And I think one of them is the expert. I think John Wayne is the pistol expert. He does a lot of the posing and the guns. The other guy is more of like stunty guy.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the dynamic. But yeah, together they both bring a lot of swagger to that. I think it's great. Whatever they're doing, don't mess with it. I like Pedro though. I think he's great. But yeah, these guys kill it, dude. They're killing it.
Yeah, dude, I didn't think Pedro would be in any of the episodes. I think he just calls in and people are just like, eh? Oh, you want me to say this line? Okay, yeah, okay, cool.
Well, he was lobbying for it, but then it just didn't. I mean, it did happen, but it didn't. Hey, Theory, in Mando episode 2, when we see the Grievous-like machine, when the head goes to the bigger machine, we see the eye looking around. It looks like it used to be human. Curious who that could be. Yeah, it is. That's a very interesting design, but I don't know if it's anybody, to be honest.
Maybe it could be Grievous himself.
Could be Grievous the Peevis.
Like a Frieza style, somehow he's survived.
What if it's what was the homie's name that he Dex?
Yeah.
Dexter
Jetster.
Yeah, what if it's that guy? Just fell on hard times,
I don't think that was his eyeball.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe. I truly appreciate the hard work you do to provide us with great discourse and entertainment. Thanks, man, the Mighty Chlorians.
Appreciate you, bro. Where are my two $20 super chats talking about Bo-Katan and Pre Vizsla that I clearly sent in shortly before the stream started? You missed them, Theory. This is Kara Black. She's mad, bro. She's big mad.
No, the first one I have is 505. Poll between Gryffindor, Hufflepuff. Oh, so yeah, so I see it here on the back end for YouTube, but I don't see it here on StreamYards. And we just read from StreamYards, so let me see if I can find it. Brady Wells at 505 says, poll between Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Which one would you like to be? Probably Slytherin. The Sink Lord says Omega. Andor says, going to have to catch the replay because my family is celebrating Nowruz today. Oh, so this was his original. This is why I sent it again because it didn't show up. Because freaking StreamYards sucks. You pay this membership for this crap application, and they just give you. Where the hell are our Twitter handles go?
I don't know, dude. The software sucks. It sucks.
Dude, StreamYards, you suck.
Yeah, dude. They just literally stopped innovating. They're like Call of Duty, bro. They're just like, screw it. Everyone's going to pay for it.
Literally horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Kara Black, 1 of 2. Theory, just a heads up, but your info about Bo-Katan and Pre Vizsla from the last week's vids is incorrect. She never left due to his extremist belief. She was 110% loyal to Vizsla, and it was only after Maul killed him. It was after Maul killed him, but she still felt that he was far too extremist once she joined her sister a bit. So, and I made that very clear in the video as well. I don't know if you watched it. 2 out of 2 that she abandoned Death Watch, believing no outsider should ever be in charge of Mandalore. Hence, after the Death Watch became fractured and Civil War erupted. Go rewatch that moment from the season 5 Mando arc. Yeah, no, I think you just didn't watch the whole breakdown, or maybe you missed a part, perhaps. But yeah, I made it very clear that she definitely became disillusioned with Vizsla, especially once Maul took over. She also referred to Vizsla as being a little too aggressive. So, anyways. Thank you. Appreciate it. And hope I now read it to your liking. Wondering your thoughts on the theory of Grogu being the Tar Vizsla or being similar to him. By the way, happy birthday, Theory. Thanks, Clay. Yeah, I think Grogu. I've said it a million times. I think Grogu is going to be the second Tar Vizsla.
Would be interesting. What if the Tar Vizsla was just like that? He was another Grogu like thing. We all like think he's a human, but he was just a little Yoda.
What's up, boys? Did you see that Dave co-wrote and directed the next episode of Mando Ahsoka?
He co-wrote it. He did not direct it.
I see. So it is Carl Weathers that directed it.
Carl Weathers directed it. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Maul face might have been at 45 seconds into season 3, episode 2.
We're not going on a wild goose chase again. Mariana says an article said Star Wars is a dying franchise. Sounds like something from Phantom Menace has been screaming for the last 6 years. Do you agree or not? I absolutely agree that Star Wars is a dying franchise. I don't think you can actually argue against it. Now, I still it's hard to say what's going to happen from here because I think Mando's going to pick up and do very well for them. I think Jedi Survivor is going to crush. I think Ahsoka is going to be a defining moment. It all has to do with what's happening next year, what do these other shows look like, and what do the movies look like. But I don't think you can argue that it's at least on the decline, just simply looking at the numbers. But I think back then it was not necessarily true. Like when Phantom Menace was screaming about it, even though some of the things they were talking about were actual issues, for the most part, I think Star Wars was rocking and rolling. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's a dying franchise.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever a dying franchise. I just think it's being led by incompetence. I think it can be resurrected at any point in time. However, I just think it's led by incompetence. I think it's led by a bunch of people who are very money hungry and are looking for what will make them the most money, and altering the story of creative people that come in there and write potentially good stories and cutting them down or changing them based on what they think will sell more, on the market, so to speak.
Yeah.
I don't think they have any business touching the creative side of Star Wars.
And I'll say this, maybe you can dying is a really hard sort of, more subjective thing to try to analyze. But I think everybody would agree it is not a thriving franchise. You know what I mean? It is not thriving right now. Just between even Mando numbers being down, the park stuff being down, the Galaxy's Star Cruiser spend $1 million being down. I think the discourse, I think there's a lot of things. It's just not thriving. But neither is Marvel right now. Marvel is in a weird spot too. DC's in a weird spot. A lot of the big IP is in a tough spot. So, but I think you're right. It can always turn around. There will always be people. Star Wars is seminal, It's a huge part of so many people's lives, even people that actively hate what's going on right now. If you ask them if they like Star Wars, they would say yes. You know what I mean? Just probably not the Disney stuff.
Dude, I don't know what's going on, but this chat's not refreshing on it refreshes on YouTube. We have a ton more super chats to answer, but it
it could be something going on in stream because like I said, the chat literally froze for me. Around when I saw her chat first pop up is when it froze for me.
Yeah. Now it's done. It doesn't show anymore.
Oh my God. Do you want to try to refresh maybe?
Yeah.
It's just us now, chat. Now we're alone. Just you and me. Talking Luke Soka and living free.
Yeah, I think it's working now.
Is it working now?
Oh yeah, but stupid, dude. I hate StreamYards. I hate it. I like the ability you can pop shit up on the screen, but I hate StreamYards.
True.
Anyone from StreamYards is watching this, you guys need to fix your app. Stop charging me.
Yeah, you freaking butthole.
Fix it. Okay, where was I?
Mariana. Star Wars is dying, basically. It's the last one.
Okay, got it. Um, Happy birthday, Goat. Have a great one tomorrow. Thanks, Sajid. Imagine if Maul is there in season 3, episode 2 at 48 or 49 seconds. During the recap, as the blade goes in, look at the water directly underneath the blade.
No.
I'm right there. I'm literally right there. Oh.
You found it?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Does it look real?
Dude, I don't know if that's actually them trying to do that, or if that's like, when you're looking at clouds and you're like, oh, it's a duck or a dragon. Okay, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. You see it now? There's the eye. There's the tattoos.
I guess a little, yeah.
It's upside down. It's upside down. He's upside down.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Huh.
Maybe it's intentional.
I don't know. Yeah, because I mean that bubble doesn't even looks like a bubble below the surface.
I wonder if he'll be the one that pops out and saves Grogu. Although he was dealing with Ahsoka at the time, wasn't he?
He's dead.
Yeah, but it's a flashback. The Grogu flashback.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, weird because that bubble doesn't look like a normal bubble. It just looks like one that's underneath.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dude, yeah, then that bubble just stays there. Look at this. Look at this. Like everything's fading away and this thing's just there.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of weird. That's kind of cool, actually.
That is kind of weird.
What do you think? That's reaching? I can see why you guys are saying that, though. Like why you're saying it's Maul.
Do you see the time, the last episode, where Thrawn's? If so, do you think he'll be a big part of the second half of the season or a simple cameo? Yeah, I don't really think he's involved in the season, to be honest, but I'd love to be wrong.
I'll take a picture of this and post it on Twitter so we can actually have a discussion about it.
Yeah. See what people say. Gets the people going. It's provocative.
Okay, I'm gonna post this right now. Hold on. Just gotta flip it. Oh, that's creepy, dude. That's so creepy. Look what that looks like.
Yeah, it does. It does look like him with the tattoos and everything. It still could just be like a mistake or something, but yeah, like kind of interesting. Yep.
That's crazy. nuts.
That is crazy.
That's kind of cool. That's so subtle, though.
I mean, yeah, it would be wild if that's intentional.
I don't know. Thanks, Jacob, for sending that in. Happy birthday, Theory. Thanks, Ivan. Theory, we have the same birthday. We talked about this for the past 2 years. Happy to share my third birthday as a fan with you, brother. Oh, yeah, I'm happy to share my birthday with you too, Andrew. Not many of us March 21st kids out there.
True.
Yo, chat, spam 1 if your birthday is March 21st. If you got a birthday tomorrow. And don't lie. Don't lie. Give me every Order 66 scene from the first second to the last youngling dropping. My God. Most monumental moment in the entire franchise next to Vader's redemption. The yin and yang, the dark and the light.
True.
Happy birthday, Theory. You guys are awesome. I still have an Anakin Episode 3 lightsaber from Master Replicas, and it still works. Cool. Me too. Thoughts? Yeah, I'm not saying that, Gavin. Happy birthday, Theory. May the Force be with you both. Thanks, buddy. Guess who's back again? What's up, Hui? Sorry, I can't show your picture on screen, man. StreamYard isn't letting me. Season 2, Episode 11 of Star Wars: The Clone Wars show. Gun Market, not Blaster. 415. Happy birthday, Theory. It's been a blast watching your channel grow over the years. You're getting bigger than Mace Windu at a sushi restaurant. Packed on a few pounds. Hey, Theory, hope you have a great B-Day. May the Force be with you. Thank you, JST. Devin says, imagine if we seen of Moff in handcuffs being broken out like what they did in Rogue One. Possible? Broken out by corrupt Republic guards. Actually, I got a video on that coming tomorrow.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Dude, yeah, StreamYard is totally screwing up.
Yeah, that sucks.
I can't get anything.
Stupid as hell.
Loving the show, my fellas. In Paris. What's up, Carlos?
Nice, man.
The Eiffel Tower. Should the future of Star Wars be through Grogu? I don't know about the future, but we could have one show about Grogu, yeah.
Yeah, he could be a part of it.
Palpatine. Are you overweight, Master Jedi? Would you rather listen to Cantina song at 2 times speed on repeat for 8 hours or watch The Last Jedi on repeat for 24 hours? The Cantina song.
I don't know, man. Probably Last Jedi.
Nope.
It's the best Star Wars movie ever, so.
How do I get y'all to check out my art on Instagram? You don't!
No, you don't, man.
What would you think of Starkiller being canon, but being frozen and gets woken up in sequels?
No.
Well, sequels are done, so do you mean like beyond that? Maybe.
No.
What would you guys think is okay to make fun? Why do you guys think it's okay to make fun of fat people, but not trans or gay? Real talk, not trolling. Been struggling with it for 20 years.
Jesus Christ, dude.
What a loaded question.
Such a stupid question.
Why would you ask that? Struggling with what? Being overweight? Mando Season 3 could still be the best yet, depending on how much they reveal that moves the story forwards. Disney needs to stop stringing us along. That's no.
Yeah, there's a little truth in that. Little truth in that for sure.
I love how people make me read their fat jokes and I laugh about it, and then it's like me making fun of fat people. It's like, well, all right.
Yeah.
Y'all need to lighten up.
Yeah.
Hey, Theory, you gonna watch that Legend of the White Dragon, Jason David Frank's last movie? Love you guys. Have a good one. No, I don't think I will.
Is that the Power Ranger guy?
Yeah, isn't that he made a fan film, right?
I really don't know, brother. I'm not really up on the Pay Rangers.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
Vito would know.
I'm not really interested. Me. But yeah, I mean, he was one of my favorites when I was a kid.
You gonna see John Wick 4 this weekend?
Is it coming out this weekend? I didn't know.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
Josh, did you see Marvel fired Victoria Alonso?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a video on it tomorrow. It's pretty wild.
Please tell my friend Anthony The Last Jedi sucks.
Anthony The Last Jedi sucks.
Anthony The Last Jedi sucks.
The only person that liked it was Darth Chaco.
Yeah, he'll definitely let you know how much he liked it.
True.
He'll go out of his way to tell you.
True.
It's Theory's favorite B-Day. Happy birthday to my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, Hui. Love you both dearly. Thanks for keeping Star Wars alive. After the disappointment of Kenobi, haven't been excited with Mando. Wait, haven't been excited with Star Wars. Mando Season 3 is my only hope. Oh, yeah, dude. I think people checked out at the sequel trilogy and then checked out at probably Book of Boba. And then Kenobi really
broke me, bro. Yeah. Jesus. Like, Kenobi's so lucky it had a halfway decent final episode.
How could you not with Vader and Obi-Wan?
I know, right? True, fair.
Like, how do you
F like what up? The whole show should have been? They finally did it. So stupid.
Mm-hmm. Cody, Rex, and Echo will be in the last 3 episodes. As an Anakin stan, I'm gonna be hyped if Anakin going crazy in the 66 scene. Also, football related. You guys think my Panthers drafting CJ or Bryce?
Dude, we don't know nothing about no sports ball, bro.
What do you think this is? You think we're athletic?
Yeah, bro.
Just got to say happy birthday, Theory. Many happy returns. Thank you for all you've done for Star Wars and the fandom. Well, thank you, fatherly fandom. It's nice of you.
It's very nice.
Are we riding if Lars Mikkelsen isn't playing Thrawn?
Oh, he is, bro. He is.
Han Solo, with a very generous 10, says, "What's up, guys? Been kind of down lately. I have a new girlfriend, and I asked her how I asked her how I sized up to her past. She hit me with the Qui-Gon line. Now I'm sad. There's always a bigger fish."
Shit. You'll be fine, son. Walk it off.
Yeah. It sucks. I would say, yeah.
Have you ever seen the Tenacious D movie? Where
No.
they do the cock push-ups? You've never seen that?
No, I would say, you remember in the Phantom Menace when Jar Jar was tinkering with Annie's pod and something happened to his tongue? Same. I'm just saying. Maybe take some lessons from Jar Jar.
Oh boy.
Happy birthday. Maybe if Mace had found cake earlier, he wouldn't have been so hard on Anakin.
True, dude.
I'd be down if Grogu never talks, uses the Force to communicate.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play Hogwarts Legacy for Harry Potter Theory? That's Silas's channel, so I don't know if he's gonna play it or not. I don't think he's playing it anymore. I'm not sure, but I'm playing it on Theory's Arcade. So, Din should use his jetpack to fly up Bo's booty hole.
Jesus. But yes.
Also, Theory, Josh, love y'all. What do you think you could do a Theory video of Marin in the time of Jedi Survivor? I want to know the full extent of the Force grippy that. Bro, what the?
Yo, y'all's
what the freak?
Gotta go to horny jail tonight.
Don't try it.
God.
On my life has left me
So uncivilized.
You're under arrest, Chancellor.
I thought not. It's another story of the Jedi.
What? How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's on
rapid fire. You may file when ready.
I've been looking forward to this.
Nice.
Oh, wait. I should have a better one. Yeah, here.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, Jesus. Damn. Only got 50 words, so I'll keep this short. That was it. Thanks, McBreezy. How did the armor get the living water from previous episodes, let alone no? Has she already been there? Any theories?
Yeah, I think she probably at one point lived there. Maybe even had some of it, in the past.
Maybe.
So, yeah.
Maybe, baby.
Maybe, baby.
It's only fitting there was an original trilogy marathon on TNT on Theory's B-Day. Maybe foresighting the accountability to come at Lucasfilm. Well, it ain't my B-Day yet, but maybe we'll do a midnight stream. Vegeta Super Saiyan J1 versus full-powered Anakin.
Dude,
Full-powered Anakin, dude.
Nah, bro.
Super Saiyan J1?
Yeah.
Nah. Full powered Anakin?
I mean, maybe not Super Saiyan 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Happy birthday, Theory. The Sith looks up to you in so many ways. Thanks, Aaron. May the Force be with you always. So, do the WP at the couch with OLED? We'll just have the things covering the background. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I could do something like that.
With your phone, you know?
Yeah, I could do something like that for sure.
But I get the whole thing. You just want to like just do your own thing.
I just want to enjoy it. And like, to be honest with you, I don't even think I'm covering Mando for breakdowns anymore. I'm going to do like, if something really crazy happens, I'll cover it. But like, dude, last week, like just got blocked over and over again.
Yeah. What happened with that? I commented it, but I didn't see a reply.
It's just so annoying. So they block it for one section, right? I go in there, I change the section. I, put a image in there instead of clips or whatever, and then they block it on a different section.
Are you using clips?
I was, yeah.
Oh, well, that's why.
No, I know, but here's the thing. Like, I use clips in like pretty much most breakdowns. Like, I was using clips for the first two. For whatever reason, this episode in particular, like, went nuts. Like Heavy Spoilers had the same problem. Like, Angry Joe had the same problem where they had to just, I don't know what it was. Something about that episode. And to be honest with you, like, I'm more of kind of like a news channel anyways. Like, people more like me, like breaking down crazy rumors and stuff.
Okay.
So the breakdowns for me weren't really even popping like that. So it's just a whole headache to try to do it. So
I gotta answer this. I'll be right back.
Okay. What's up, chat? This is kind of interesting. I can't see you guys at all. Like, because the Streamlabs thing is still busted for me. I can't see any of the super chats either. So I don't know what we're gonna fill our time with here. Because I could ask you guys some questions, but I won't even see what you say. So let's do it like this. If you really, really loved Andor and you think I'm dead ass wrong, put it into the chat. Let me know. Maybe if enough of you put it into the chat, I will give the show another chance. Nobody? None of you? Not a single person? That's what I thought. This is the most accurate that I've ever seen as far as you guys actually talking about Andor. So thank you for your honesty. Finally, the truth comes out. Finally, we see it for what it is. I got nothing, guys. What do I do with my hands? I don't know. I got no tools. I got nothing. I don't know what to do in this moment. What do you do at a moment like this? Okay, we're good. I was trying to keep it together there. You're muted, bro. On StreamYards, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Josh, ready for 10th edition 40K this summer.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm excited.
Lateef Crowder is the other dude that plays Mando.
Okay. Right on.
Fat Windu, Qui-Gon Chins, Obi-Wan Diabetes, Ahsoka Tano, Anakin My Whopper should all fight against Darth Thickius in your fanfiction. Darth Thickius.
Did you call that one guy Darth Scrotum or whatever?
Darth Scrotum.
Nice.
Darth Scrotum, dude.
Pretty hype.
Yeah. Hey, Theory, you the best, dog. Thanks, bro. Jay Slide says, happy early birthday, Theory. We have the same B-Day, and I'm celebrating in Vegas. Cheers, my boys. Dope.
Nice.
Have fun. Do you think the
Good time.
ties in the last episode were Thrawn's? If so, do you think he'll be a big part of the second half of the season or simple cameo? I think he could maybe have a looming presence. Yeah, they could very well be. Who else would they be?
I mean,
Gideon?
they're either his or Gideon's, right? So
Harry Potter is thriving, says Benjamin. Yeah, the channel's blowing up. Absolutely blown up. What's up, Smokey? The next episode is titled The Foundling, and I think it'll be about Grogu. Better late than never, right? Hope everything is well, and happy early birthday, Theory. Thank you, Alex. My badass fan fiction Kenobi story is almost complete, thanks to AI speeding up the process. Would you guys be interested in reviewing fanfics like this? Probably not, to be honest.
yeah, man, it's like in a
very
perfect
busy.
world I would, but I'm just way too busy.
Yeah, I don't even have time in my own life. But wish you the best on it. The scene is just going to be sucking on some blue milk. You guys recommend Onald T101? I super chatted him that you guys sent me over. Can you guys have him on? He said to DM, I turned 40 on Thursday. Hey, happy birthday, Michael. Yeah. Yeah, he seems like a cool guy. For sure.
Is it the video game guy, the Star Wars Galaxy guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy. Star Wars can't die, as fans waited years, even decades, for content. We've been disappointed by some content by Lucas and still push forwards. Disney handling the franchise has been abysmal, but we have hope.
Yep, true.
I know Den of Nerds has discussed Rebel Moon. But out of curiosity, what's your thoughts on Rebel Moon Theory? Are you looking forward to it? Yeah, I am. Yeah. I think it could be cool. I don't know much about it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Birthday.
I'm excited. They're doing a video game for it too. He said an in-depth RPG for Rebel Moon. So
yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to do one day, is create my own actual Star Wars inspired IP.
Absolutely, man. I think that a lot of us want that, you know.
Late to the stream, but love yous. What's up, Suleiman? You guys should respond to my tweets. Nah. I don't even know what your tweets are, man. Theories on Ezra getting in contact with Bendu while he's the new Beyond, maybe learning some things from him, then using that power against Thrawn. Yeah, but I think he's going to learn something from the Night Sisters, or the magicians, the witches. Any update on Ray Theory? Heard he apologized and turns out he was drunk. Very sad situation. Who is this now?
Who?
Ray Theory? I don't know. What is this?
I got nothing.
Earlier, someone asked me about some channel, some other channel. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, no, I've never heard of that channel in my life. No. I mean, yeah, who knows? Maybe it's just a channel that just talks about Ray all the time or something.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. I think. Okay, yeah. Anyway, look at YouTube channel PPSW Amazing What Ifs. Hey man, happy birthday. Where can I send you a rescore I composed of Kenobi? Would love for you to see it. Watched you since I was prepubescent. Best to do, just upload it on YouTube and then, yeah, I don't know, like send it to me on Twitter or something. Hopefully I see it. Separatists are better than Empire. Okay.
Why? Maybe. Because they got cooler aliens.
JCH, what's going on? Richard says, hey, brother, my birthday is the 24th. My cousin is the 25th. And my oldest sister is the 29th. March babies.
A lot of birthdays, bro.
Yeah. Just wanted to share that me and my buddy made a great Star Wars card game. It's almost 400 cards and super fun. I'd love to email a PDF to show you. Cool, Steven. Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
I can guarantee you I won't read it.
Yeah. There used to be another game around the prequels that was like a really cool card game. I remember playing it with my cousin. It was fun.
Yeah. Just between, making the sabers and making content for all my channels, which I've neglected, and Vader episode 2 and 3, I really don't have a life. And 2 dogs and 2 cats. I don't have life.
Yep. YouTube's a very grindy job too. I think people
people look at actors and it's like, oh, blah, 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 they do this and that. It's like, well, they have a whole team behind them, right? They have they have a publisher, a marketer, a wardrobe person, a freaking, guy who writes their lines. YouTube, you do everything yourself. You are your own writer, editor. Well, not in my case anymore. Not editor. Marketer. Like no one else is going to do that stuff other than you.
Yeah.
Plus, if you're doing other stuff too, I mean, geez.
Yeah.
Very, very, very taxing. Otherwise, nothing gets done. Have a great B-Day theory, Josh. You the man.
Oh, thanks.
The sequels are better than the OT.
What?
Says Ty.
Ty, you capping?
I just saw a YouTube short saying Jon Favreau is considering leaving Mandalorian products because Kathleen Kennedy interferes too much, and is also the reason Grogu returned in the Book of Boba Fett. Thoughts?
Nah, bro, it's bullshit.
Do you know the validity of this?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Is it?
Yeah, it's totally bullshit. But there's plenty. I mean, you don't have to. That's the thing. You don't have to make shit up to like show that Kathleen Kennedy is a horrible leader. And I think that like when you do make shit up or just like believe in these rumors, it's like it's not constructive at all. You know? But I'm not like here to defend Kathleen Kennedy, but I know for a fact that story is bullshit. John loves her, dude. John like went out of his way at Celebration to be like,
he?
Yeah, dude. He went out. Did you see the part of the Celebration stream where he's like just trying to like hype everybody up, get everybody to like cheer for Kathy and stuff? He's like about it, man. Which I mean, if you work with her and she's actually awesome, you probably would feel compelled to do that too, right? Because you see all this stuff online. But
I have no doubt that she's a nice person or whatever. I don't know, but I just think her direction of Star Wars is just bad. The things she said have been stupid, especially the Forces female shirt. Like, how could you do that? How could you literally piss off more than half of your audience? Let's be real. I believe there are more male Star Wars fans than female Star Wars fans, or at least there were. And this even comes from Bob Iger's book, where he said Star Wars is a male-centric fan base.
Yeah, for sure.
Which now they're trying to change, which is great to make it more.
Look, it's totally cool to try to bring another, a female audience or to make it like more accessible to people.
Yeah.
But I think, you always run the risk of taking it too far away from what it was, right? And I would argue that you bought Star Wars already being a massive brand. And I think it probably had a lot of female fans, even before Rey, you had a lot of female fans. I think, Carrie Fisher and Princess Leia is just one of the best strong female characters we've probably ever had.
Star Wars truly is for everybody.
Yeah.
But, when you're the president of Lucasfilm, and you have a shirt that says the Force is female. I mean, get wrecked, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, it said L for sure. I think the whole Forces female thing is a little overplayed. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like low-hanging fruit. Like, to me, it's just way more important that she can't work with people behind the scenes. Like, she's just really destructive in that sense. I also think that her getting hired, like, by George and then essentially just doing whatever Disney wanted and sort of siding with Disney is shady.
No, it's horrible.
So look, the Forces female thing, it's silly, it's goofy. Why would you do that? Really, that was Nike, from what I understand. That was like a Nike thing, right? Because it's a play. It's a play on that whole.
You don't
look. I think it's stupid, but I also think it is not even close to the real issue with her or the actual problems.
No,
you know what I mean?
She doesn't even know what Star Wars is. There's no source material.
Right. That I think is.
Get wrecked, bro.
Literally worse. Like, that is just, as the president of the company, especially when you're in an interview, like, how do you not know how to like handle yourself in that type of a situation? It's crazy.
Not qualified for the job. Hi from Australia, longtime viewer, first time super chatter. What's up, Vandal? What's up,
Vandal?
Michelle Nooney, what's going on? What's up, Arkham Surgeon? What's your favorite Warhammer 40k mini, Josh? Happy birthday, Theory. Cannot wait for Vader 2. If they don't have Boba in the Bad Batch, I'm going to be sad.
I'd probably have to say either Trajan or my Blade Champion, although the Blade Champion just seems to just get shit on every game. It kind of sucks, but...
Josh, I love you, but I don't think it's fair you discuss breakdown universes while missing content and/or Shazam Morbius. As bad as they are, you get more perspective on the good things with the bad things. So before you answer that, I would say, like, I think your fans, including me, would love to see your take on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see like your take on stuff that you don't want to cover because you don't like it.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah, and I agree that there can be fun in that type of content, but there's also fun in the like narrative of me being so goddamn ridiculous and stubborn that like when I say I'll never watch Morbius, like I legit mean I'll never watch Morbius. And the amount of content I made about Morbius having not watched it is also kind of hilarious to me. So like I get that perspective, but I think like it is just like kind of a part of my brand, or if you want to call it like a character or whatever, that like I don't know how to explain it. It's a part of the entertainment itself, because like, you know, low key, the people like this guy, right, they get like really bothered by it, like they kind of fuel the bit a little bit. You know what I mean? Where like I think on Twitter the other day I said something like that Shazam post-credit scene, and I had like a chef's kiss emoji, right? And somebody replied and was like, but was the movie good? And I literally said in all caps, I ain't ever watching that shit. And it's like a part of the bit of like I'm talking about it. And then like people are like that. And then I kind of like flip it and I'm like, nah, man, I'm not watching that. You know what I mean? But I get it. Look, maybe someday I'll go through, and this would be interesting, right? I'll do a whole stream or a whole video about all these movies that I never watched, and I sort of catch back up on them, you know? Something like that could be cool.
Does Bo now own the Darksaber as the alien robot thing bested Din, and Bo bested the alien robot creature? Yeah, it's an interesting argument, but I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, alien. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, like you could say maybe, but she gave it back, so she doesn't think she earned it.
No.
That would be kind of funny though if she did actually make that argument. Like, imagine if like he woke up and he's like, "Yo, give me it." Well, the thing is, he doesn't even want it either.
No, he doesn't care.
It's such a weird situation. Why don't they just cook up some story? You know, she whipped my ass, she got it back, or something. You know,
because she thinks that she cursed Mandalore because she took it from Sabine without fighting. That's why.
That is a tough
chat. Spam 1 if you think that they should just work up an agreement being like Din gives the Darksaber to Bo-Katan, or like fake loses a fight. Michael Evans with $5. Theory, do you watch any other Star Wars YouTubers? No. I don't. Are you excited for Indy 5? Happy birthday, Theory. What's up, Lawrence? Yeah. It's going to be good.
I'll give it a shot. I like James Mangold, so.
Kenobi hurt me so bad. Did not expect that, says Mr. J. Westman. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
JTS the Jedi is a new member. The Sink Lord says, Kenobi broke me by the time Hayden showed up in the episode before he had made it already too late. How much, Josh, to make you get started on Kenobi?
What? I've already
How
watched
much,
Kenobi.
Josh, to make you get started on Kenobi?
$1,000.
Quotations. Josh, just say no. I heard Sabine is going to be using Ezra's saber. Do you think it will shoot out?
I can't watch anymore.
I can't even see what they're saying now, so it's like
I know nobody can. Yeah. Gideon may not need Dr. Pershing, but do you think a Jedi will be able to restore his mind to learn what he knows? Wonder if Tantis is still around.
I think Tantis is still around.
Yeah. Last episode was Mandalorian. Yes. I tried to like Andor because I'm a Star Wars fan, but I could not get down with it. And the Mando episode that was Andorish was not the cat's pajamas. I've never heard
toxic baby.
I've never heard that. The cat's pajamas. I like that. I'm gonna use
You never heard that? I've heard it.
No. Cats wear pajamas?
Yes. In
It
America.
seems with Disney wanting to stand by the sequels, could handcuff Dave and John's storytelling ability to try and reason them.
Sure. I think though they've already said some really interesting things. So there was this one interview I went over on one of my streams where they're literally talking about like enhance. Somebody literally asked him like, "Do you think that you will be able to tell stories that enhance the sequels just like the Clone Wars did for the prequels?" And like John and Dave kind of talk about it, and John's like, "Well, look what Dave did with the Clone Wars to enhance the arc of Anakin and stuff like that." So it seems like they could be doing that very intentionally to try to fill that out a little bit more and make that make more sense, which I'm not against, right? But I also like wouldn't mind those guys just doing something like past all that, you know?
Oh, you're gonna like this one. Andor gave me some of the best naps in my life. Sith.
I believe it.
My theory: Qui-Gon visited Tatooine and conceived Anakin in the past. This is why he's so keen on returning to Tatooine in Episode 1, because he wants to see what his son is doing. Fits his character. What the freak?
That'd be kind of wild, huh?
To tell me young Qui-Gon went to Tatooine.
No, he went through time.
What?
To Tatooine. Yeah, World Between Worlds. And got freaky with Shmi.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Mikey Angelo, what's going on? JTS the Jedi. I want to say thank you for you and your content. Your content I can escape to and feel welcome. I'm glad to be a part of the Star Wars theory and Star Wars community. I'm glad you're a part of it too. You are one of the many that makes it what it is. Can you do the Thug Shaker and play Fallout 4?
What's the Thug Shaker? Is that a dance?
I don't know. I meant Ray Park when I said Ray theory. Yes. There's so much possible tension between Qui-Gon and Shmi. It's like they both know something the audience doesn't know the whole time it plays. I really just don't. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's what George had intended.
Would you want to see more about Shmi?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I feel like I heard a theory, by the way, where people were talking online, like, what if Shmi at one time was actually used as a Skywalker for the Chiss?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she had Force sensitivity when she was really young, and that's where she gets the name Skywalker.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe. Could be fun.
Or not.
Or not at all.
No, I mean, look, like Plagueis just wanted to create the perfect dark side user. He tried to force midichlorians to make this. Midichlorians backfire, the Force backfired, and basically said, no, we're going to create the perfect Force user now. And he's not going to be dark or light. We're going to let him figure that out.
True, but why the name Skywalker?
Because he walks on skies.
Oh, shit.
All the cheat codes. Dropped in late tonight. My company is super busy. Oh, good. Congrats. Either of you catch Grogu trying to say this is the way? Happy B-Day Theory. Seeing Wick 4 and D&D movies this weekend with the kiddos. Thanks for the great content, Josh and Theory. Love you. Love you too, man.
That D&D movie looks so good, bro.
Am I living under a rock? I haven't seen this.
Yeah, you are. Because that movie's going to make $1 billion. Listen, I said it. $1 billion. It comes out. No, it comes out later. The D&D movie. I think it has some like early releases.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, but the hype on that movie is crazy, bro. You gotta watch it and then play.
Is there a trailer yet?
Yeah, there's a couple trailers. Yeah.
Oh, geez, where the hell have I been?
I don't know, bro.
Thanks, RJ. Angel Stark, what's going on? The Force is strong. No need to gender it, Kathy. Oh, the Force is the Force. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, it started working again for me. Chat just randomly started working again.
Oh, yeah, it did. Stupid freaking garbage.
That's so crazy. So it literally just stopped working for like 40 minutes. What the fuck, man?
Okay. Wait. But it like skipped a whole bunch in between. Dude.
Yikes.
Whatever. Machete Order, what's going on? Says John Favreau is playing politics. He knows the game. All the praise he gives to KK is an act. It might very well be possible.
No. That's crazy talk. Jon Favreau is an interesting cat, man. If you just look, I don't want to go too far onto it, but I do not agree with that.
As a girl, thought Force's female shirt was dumb. Yeah, dude, if they had a Force's male shirt, I would have said the same thing. Like,
Yeah, they're
what?
both pretty stupid.
My theory: Grogu Beast controls the Mythosaur, and Bo and Din rule together until Grogu is of age.
That'd be kind of fun. Let's get it.
Leaks say Thrawn is a villain. Novels depict a hero.
True.
Well, he is kind of a villain. Why are they afraid to make movies during the High Republic? I don't know. It's not safe for them, I guess. Thoughts on who may show up in Mando? Luke, Thrawn, Ahsoka. Also, happy B-Day. May you have many more. Oh, thank you, CG. I think Boba could show up. Oh, Big 50.
Oh, Big 50 there from the
wait.
poet.
We read this.
Oh, yeah, no. Zero validity. Total bullshit.
Okay, we're getting caught up here. What's up, Michelle? Thoughts on why Bo didn't tell Din about the Mythosaur? Oh, because she wants to rule. She doesn't want him to know that it exists, because that, I think, is more powerful than having the Darksaber. Yeah. Game of Thrones Season 8 is worse than the sequels.
True. No, that's facts, I think, for sure.
How's Vader 2 movie coming along? It's coming along. Very difficult to make it. A lot of money. Gets hairy situation. We're not in a hairy situation, but it's just taking a long time. So it's the script is really intense, so it's difficult. Without George, Lucasfilm lacks an inherent credibility that comes with the creator's direct involvement. Filoni can be that guy, but he has to earn it.
Yeah. I think he's earned it. They just need to give him the chance, man.
Yeah, I feel like they're not giving him enough perhaps opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ahsoka might change things, especially if it's critically acclaimed and if it crushes, right? Then I think they would be stupid not to give Dave something like more, bigger. Give him the movie. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this because I truly think this would be incredible. A whole nother trilogy, episode 10, 11, 12, written and directed by Filoni. Like just like the George style of writing, directing, like let him just do his thing. That would be incredible, in my opinion.
There's a leak that Sabine uses Ezra's lightsaber and Ezra uses martial arts in Ahsoka. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Oh, I think it sounds incredible. Like I said, I'm doing a big video on this, breaking it down in like details and what it could actually look like and mean. But I actually think it's pretty crazy. Pretty awesome.
Excited for Indy 5. Happy B-Day Theory. Thanks, Lawrence.
Happy B-Day, my guy. Mine's in like 5 days. Let's fucking go.
What's up, you boy? Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Rebel Moon is going to be what Star Wars should be, says Big Glenn.
It's possible. That would be great.
Yeah.
Put them on notice, bro.
Do you just agree on everything? Yeah.
Definitely. Juicy fruit.
No more supers. Yeah, Sajid is telling you guys, don't send us any more money.
How much for you to do the thug shaker? I don't know what it is. I don't know what the thug shaker is. Is it this move?
Rebel Moon is a Star Wars inspired movie by Zack Snyder. It's coming out on Netflix.
Yeah, he pitched it as a Star Wars movie. Kathleen Kennedy said, "You're a white male, so no thank you, Zach." And now he's going to go create it on his own without Star Wars stuff. So,
yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I really like the actor. He was in Never Back Down. He was the martial arts instructor. Man. Forgot.
I've never seen that movie.
You didn't see Never Back Down?
Nah. I've actually heard it's pretty decent though.
I liked it. I loved it.
Yo, Warrior is a.
Yep.
That is a wow.
Yep.
That's a good one, man.
Just realized they share the same birthday. Really? Darth Vader. That's cool. Happy birthday to you, man.
Happy
Hey,
birthday.
Theory. Love the Monday streams. Been watching you pretty much every day since 2015. And yes, I know you started the channel in 2016. Eyes. Oh.
Yo,
that's
did you
weird.
play any Dr. Disrespect's game? It's in like
No,
pre-alpha right
is it
now.
out?
It's in pre-alpha. You have to pay like $25 to get it, but I was actually having a blast with it over the weekend, dude.
Is it fun?
It's very fun. It's like an extraction looter shooter, like Dark and Darker or Tarkov. But for being pre-alpha, it's surprisingly very fun. I might play a little tonight, actually.
You have to pay $25 for a pre-alpha?
Dude, I know. It's wild. I actually don't recommend it unless you're like a super fan of Doc or you just like really want to have that experience. Technically speaking, you get all the rest of the access for it too. So you get to play all the next snapshots, but it's crazy. It should not have been $25 for sure.
Yeah, maybe like 10.
I'd say 10 or 15 would have been.
It's probably costing him a lot of money
on.
to make the game, though, you know?
It is. It's not a cheap thing to make the game.
No.
So I get it.
No.
But yeah.
What's up, Rayside?
Hello there.
I want you to tag 3 big pickaxe dudes. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you boy, you can't. Trying to trigger me, dude.
What are your thoughts
on if Disney set 7, 8, 9 around 10 years after, so where Luke has a wife and slowly rebuilding the Jedi Order? What?
I don't know about the wife part, but
Well, I just don't understand even the question. What does he mean? Like,
yeah, that'd be
retconning
cool.
them?
No, yeah, it'd be cool.
No, you can't retcon the sequels. The sequels are canon and they're amazing. Maybe Bo will try to tame the Mythosaur, fails miserably, then Grogu jumps literally in, uses beast control, and with Din tames the creature. Ooh. What if the Mythosaur just eats Grogu and then it's RIP?
Yeah, I could see that.
RIP, bruh.
Well, chat, it's the end of it.
RIP,
my
chat.
babies. We hope you had fun. We appreciate the stream. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Big day at the watch party for Bad Batch and Mando at midnight. And I'll be doing some streams all day long for my B-Day.
Let's give them something to talk about.
D&D movie this weekend, Josh. Get your tickets. Babu's
It's
never
not this
far
weekend.
away.
It's next weekend. I think. Pretty sure.
You 100% sure?
Like
Would you bet your hair on it?
Nah.
No?
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Not sure if y'all are Yu-Gi-Oh fans, but I saw Solar make a Millennium Rod Saber. Kind of want it. That's cool. I don't even know what that
That's
is.
kind of cool, yeah.
I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid.
Yeah, I just remember the one guy being like, "It's a blue-eyed white dragon, Yugi," talking like that. Did you see Spielberg's latest comments on Star Wars? No, I did not.
No.
What did he say? It's all good.
I don't know.
He loves it.
You members monthly super chats, please. Bro, why don't you just tell me what you said? Like,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Unless we go digging, finding it, like,
Yeah, bro. Plus, you can't even find that on the back end of YouTube.
bro, go watch a Dr. Disrespect stream, man. He gets thousands of dollars, doesn't even read a single thing.
I know. I got him. I hit him up twice today. and he
Doesn't
didn't say
even,
anything.
yeah, it doesn't even.
He did read one of
acknowledge.
mine one time though.
Yeah, it doesn't even care.
It was cool. He was like, "The Dead of Nerds Live says blah 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 blah." I fanboyed pretty hard. Not gonna lie.
No. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, we love you guys. We'll catch you in a little bit. Thanks for chilling for tonight's stream, and we'll see you later. That is the response. If you don't like it, then you can.
Can I bend you over? No. No.
And you're sounding like a separatist.